Hey
Bora.
everyone. Hello, hello. One of our members is missing in action. Maybe he's in the police station. Maybe he's sleeping. We have no fucking idea. We have no fucking idea. Someone has to mute the stream. Yeah. So we have here VIL down there in the Caribe standard. Nice man. You're really enjoying the sun. And down here we have Norbak. So basically, we are making with the two of you, we are making a reunion back again. Standard is new here, and Temudo, I don't know.
He will show up.
He will show
Eventually.
up like drooling and like, hey guys, I was sleeping. Typical João. So, how are you guys? How has been your life this past month since the last time that you were here?
Yeah, basically everything the same, you know. So I did
Yeah.
some tunes, gave some classes,
Yeah,
dealt with some stuff on Ace. Yeah, the usual stuff, you know.
Yeah,
So.
same thing with me. Not much happening.
well, no, actually, you changed from Algarve to Lisbon, so something happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I moved to my new studio. I moved everything. Like I'm doing the classes on my studio, online classes still.
Okay.
But yeah, all the things like about music learning or teaching, they are happening at my studio now.
Mhm.
Now, so yeah, basically the same thing, but it's different city.
Different city. And you,
Different
Dio?
city.
Me, well, I still making some productions and working at home since 1 year, and it's that.
Super exciting. Doing music, working from home for 1 year.
He's
Love it.
drowning. He's drowning.
Yeah, you're drowning. You're drowning in the Caribe, dude. You're drowning in the Caribe. No, but
Yeah.
but actually, in Barcelona right now, you can go out until 11 o'clock in the night, right?
Right. Since last year, exactly since May, exactly, it was that the hour that you can be on the streets, and it's that you have the restaurants. They are open now, and nothing else
Whoa.
much to do. You know.
So
So
But you can drink some beers if you want in a bar or whatever. Or
in a terrace, yes, but not inside. Okay.
okay, not
Like
bad.
mainly, yeah.
yeah, here you can
You can't.
do anything. So
Yeah. Well, there are some restaurants that they are working illegally. If you knock at the door, you can dine
Oh
there.
yeah, many of them. I
Many of
know,
them.
I
Many
know,
of them.
Yeah.
Especially in smaller places. Pretty much
Yeah.
in Amarante, pretty much sure that the small
No,
one.
actually no. In my city, everyone
Yeah.
is really doing everything correctly. But in
Nice.
the city of my girlfriend, like almost every restaurant is working. You know, like
I
you
know
knock
in
at the door, you say,
yeah.
"I'm
But
hungry,
you can,
please
but
let
you
me
can,
eat."
you
You know,
they allow
you get it.
are they allowed you to are you allowed to come in and have dinner like inside the restaurant?
No, it's
Not
illegal.
legally.
It's
Oh,
illegal.
okay,
Legally.
No,
But
why-
they are like, okay, we have to make it
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
living, so yeah, let's
No,
do that.
but I do understand. Like I do understand because of the fact, like in FAF, it's like you don't have Uber Eats in FAF. I think, right?
That's
Right.
the
You
problem.
No.
have,
That's the major problem with with small cities.
It is.
yeah, yeah.
They don't
But
have
That's the
the
main
way.
problem.
they don't have Uber Eats, but they have a similar thing.
Delivery
Yeah,
people
and
doing stuff.
even in here in my city, Amarante, we have like a system that works in the same way. You know, like even traditional restaurants are working with that company, so you
Okay.
can have cabrito
Okay.
in your home.
Cabrito.
Lamb, yeah. Lamb.
Cabrito at home.
Cabrito.
Cabrito. Cabrito. Well,
Cabrito.
it's basically lamb. It's like lamb.
It's a really small lamp.
Yeah.
Small lamp. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
We call it
It's very
cabrito.
cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cruel, but
Yeah.
once a year it's okay.
Well, for me no lamb. No, but well, it is what it is. And actually, I think we are going to open in Portugal again, in like now in the end of the now in mid April actually. We're going to open the shopping malls and shit. And in May, supposedly we are back to normal whatever that
No.
is.
The
Kind of normal.
closest thing to normal that will happen since a year, yeah, but not super normal.
I don't
of
think it will
course.
be normal.
I think
But
so.
yeah, starting from the 5th of April, we
Mhm.
will actually be able to go to bars and wherever if they have an outside
A terrace, a terrace,
zone.
a terrace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, terrace.
Yeah.
You
And 1 month after, because my father owns a restaurant, and I know it's like, and if you don't have a like
What?
outdoor
What?
area,
Stop! Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! What? Wait! Your dad owns a restaurant,
yeah,
and only now.
why
What the
am I
fuck?
only knowing this
Now,
my father owns a restaurant. Yeah,
I,
it's a
I had
seafood
no
restaurant.
idea. I had no
It's a
idea.
really good.
oh, okay.
It's a really
Now
good
I get it.
seafood restaurant.
Now I fucking get it. Now I get it why you're posting
Yeah.
the seafood shit and all those things.
I know.
Okay. And I know you for like what, 7 years now, and only now I know that your dad has a restaurant.
Man, do you know Pinocchio, the restaurant? It's an amazing seafood restaurant in Lisbon
Yes,
downtown.
Pinocchio. Yeah.
Pinocchio, yeah. It's from my father.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Now it's sold it to a new owner, but he still has some percentage from the restaurant.
Yeah,
He's still a owner.
Still a owner.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's still a owner. Like not the major one, because it was from my grandfather. He
Okay.
was the main owner, but my father didn't want to have like the major like real responsibilities. You know, it's really hard to manage a really good, a huge restaurant like Pinocchio. It's really fucked up. So he got a really good deal. So yeah, but he's still on the family.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just for you guys.
Eating lobster since I'm born, man, it's amazing, man.
So that for the people who are seeing us and understanding this, like the past few months, VIL was posting with us, hey, I'm eating seafood now. I got this fish and this thing, and you're like, hey, you're now a fisherman. So now we understand why.
I know how to do like from a lobster to shrimp to clams to everything. I know to do everything because of my father. So it teach me everything like about the boiling time and the salt quantity you have to put in the water. So yeah.
Revelations.
Yeah, like I know this guy for years.
Yeah.
He's like a partner. We have a label together. We have everything together,
Yeah.
and only now I know that his father had a seafood
No,
restaurant.
And like I think it's not like something that would make my career grow up. So I didn't tell him, and I don't know, man. It's not a secret, but
no, but now
it's so normal to me, you know. Like
yeah, I get that.
I grow up like in especially my grandfather. Like he passed away 2 years ago, and he sold the restaurants, but he's still in the family that I told you before.
Yeah.
And man, I was doing like holidays all about food, man, and going traveling, man, especially like places like Cuba to eat like really good seafood, or in the north of Spain to eat the best seafood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was pretty nice.
No,
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah, now
next streaming, I could do a cooking session, and of course I'll read for you guys, but I can teach you about some good tips about
that
cooking.
might be a cool thing. That might be a cool thing.
Yeah.
VIL cooking some lobster. How to do lobster the Portuguese way and the correct way.
Easy. I'll open it.
Yeah, no, awesome. Revelations, like we are near Easter, so Revelations, it's always welcome. So good.
Gustav, you don't eat even fish?
No fish, no meat, no eggs, no anything.
Since how many years?
5 years, almost 6 now. This year. And I don't have any cravings about it actually. I thought I would
That's
have,
amazing.
but zero cravings. Well, the only stupid thing, and I think I said this already in a stream. The only stupid thing that comes once a year, like super odd and awkward, is like KFC. And then I never enjoyed KFC. I'm like, hey, KFC looks good, man. And I'm like,
Fucking guilty pleasure, man.
and I'm like, why do you want to eat KFC? It's like the worst fucking chicken ever. And I don't know, but it's just like once a year. But apart from that, I don't miss meat at all.
Probably you had good memories eating KFC with friends or whatever.
I don't know, dude. Every time I ate KFC, either I was hungover or either I was like on a rush to
But you can have the Caesar salad in KFC.
Not even that, dude.
Not even that?
Not even that, man. I asked once because people wanted to go to KFC, like friends. I said, dude, I cannot eat on KFC, but yeah, let's go. And I asked, oh, is the salad? Oh no, we use dairy products. I was like, dairy products on Caesar salad, like fuck off.
Man, of course, man.
On the sauce, probably, or
sauce,
whatever.
yeah.
I don't know, man. So fuck it. And KFC sucks. So whatever. But yeah, no. But I've been enjoying my life. Like just for a few euros, I can eat decently and proper, and I won't be hungry. So it suits me in a way. But that's it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, guys, ask your questions. We'll do our best to answer them, and I'll take note of the answers so that I ask the guys the answers, the questions, of course. Someone is asking if I take my vitamins. I know an artist. Yes, I still take B12 just as a matter of precaution. I don't need to take them.
There as well.
But yeah, I do take them. And vitamin D, we live in Portugal, and I know an artist. You also are Greek, so you know that we don't need to take vitamin D at all. Even with lockdown, it's sunny all the time. But yeah, I was gonna ask you something. Yes, to Artur Norbak. You got a cool EP out or coming out in summer, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually messed up. Like not directly my fault, but I have a lot of stuff coming out at the moment. I had the EP with Filter, like 2 weeks ago or something, and next week I have the summer EP with Lewis Falsi and Oscar Malero remixes.
Oh man, it's fine.
So a lot of stuff. Yeah, but after this I will let things breathe till my next release. So yeah.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, because the Corona stuff and the delays because of my album and all that, it kind of fucked up my whole release schedule.
Yeah.
Like nobody to fault here, but
only yourself.
Not myself, because I had everything really spaced out and really well planned. But yeah, the Corona thing kind of fucked up everything. So yeah. It's okay,
dude. Until you don't release on the same day and on the same week 3 times, like I did, it's okay. It's totally okay. So just leave it go.
Music.
Well, I don't know. At the time, it was I think it was mediocre music, but whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
It's in the past,
and then
we go. And we go.
If possible, you not make it happen again.
Yeah. So let me see. We have here a question from Tifton, from Toby. I just need to know the secrets of why Portuguese people all make great music.
It's the water.
It's the sun. You see my heartburn, man? Check my heartburn, my sunburns, but that is why we do some really good music.
Dude, honestly, I don't have a fucking clue. Look, standard is in Barcelona now, so basically it's more Spanish than Portuguese nowadays. So you see,
I tell Portuguese, I'm not a Spanish man.
No, but I'm joking. I don't know, dude. Maybe because we had a nice scene many years ago, and that kind of helped. Or maybe we are so unknown out there that we want to be known, and that push us forward.
Of course, yeah.
I think it's more that.
That's the major thing here, like to
try and succeed. I think that I think that's
totally. Like I think because we didn't have like any like imprints or like something, I don't know, like Spain had or Spain had, like I don't want to get like names related, but kind of a pole group thing, like they did the pole group, and they really helped each other, and we don't have that thing before, like no one helped each other. And I think things totally changed nowadays because we are helping a lot like the younger generation, and you have a lot of good kids doing music because like myself, I'm doing the classes of tour too, man. This is really good for the community, man. And I think it's one of the major things.
I think one of the main reasons is also because things were never easy for us, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like we always had to fight a lot and work a lot to make things happen for us, you know. So that's why we really wanted to like make a difference in the scene, you know, like have our own place and make a statement with our music or something like that, you know, to really get our position right,
Yeah, no,
to make good things happen
Yeah,
to
yeah,
us, basically,
no,
you know.
yeah, I,
Even in Portugal, for at least for me, it was like always had this frustration that I was more appreciated outside Portugal than in here.
still is a little bit.
So like
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really wanted to work a lot to the point that it was
Exactly,
impossible to not
exactly.
get recognized here.
Yeah,
You
man.
Yeah.
know, there was it's I'm pretty sure it's not a really pure motivation, but it's a
Exactly,
valid
exactly.
motivation as well. You know, like
Yeah,
really want to work out to work a lot to make good things happen here, like
yeah,
to me and to our community, to make people from my generation stand out a bit more. You know.
No,
yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing from your side.
What
Really.
what I will add, not okay, not being the old motherfucker here or the okay, someone is having noise. I don't know who's.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me. The ball is passing
The
around.
popo.
Okay,
The
no,
popo.
To arrest you.
but yeah, you're gonna get arrested. But the thing is, me speaking as the older guy in this scene of all of you, I think the biggest difference was that first, as you said, we wanted to do something as we are like unknown out there, or we were more unknown that we are nowadays, and especially because I think none of us seeing the past examples that we had in our scene, be it whatever it is in music, okay, not only techno house, drum and bass,
Exactly.
whatever, made us
Whatever, yeah.
made us realize that we don't want to be like that. We don't want to fight each other all the time. And it doesn't make sense on a 10 million people country not be the minimalistic the minimal together to do this. So I think all of that kind of help us to put things aside and say, wait, what will I win if I just isolate myself and I don't care about any other person? Especially also because, and this is important, we don't own any kind of nightlife business as well.
Exactly.
We are
Yeah,
not associated.
true.
None of us,
Yeah, exactly.
none of us is associated with any kind of club,
Club, totally.
promoter, whatever that is.
Totally.
So I understand that part because at their time it was a lot of do-it-yourself thing, right? Do-it-yourself clubbing,
Yeah.
do-it-yourself festivals, and all that stuff. I understand that.
Exactly.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But the thing is, when they started to be more about business and money and forgot a little bit about the do-it-yourself thing and to do how things should be, I think that kind of ended up killing a little bit the mood and not things
Yeah.
going forward.
Exactly.
That is something that we let's call it the new generation in a way, okay?
Exactly.
Don't want to be, and I think that we learned with their mistakes back then. So in a way, all of that helps, and of course, there's nothing happening without work. Like we keep working like crazy.
Of course.
There is nobody like honestly, and I'll say this, like none of us here has like a talent for this. Like I was born with techno in me. No, we all worked for this. That's the reality of things. It's putting work and putting time to make this happen. There's no fucking miracle here or no fucking magic happening. It's basically working,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
and putting differences aside. That's what I think that happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think this new generation of Portuguese artists is also, as VIL said, that we are really united and we grow as a community.
Yeah.
We don't have any barrier or any kind of fight, as you already spoke.
Exactly.
So I think
No
that's
bullshit.
also, yeah,
Yeah.
Like
we are
it's
doing
all about friendship. Yeah.
and passion, because I think we all do this for passion and that's its
Yeah.
main motive
Yeah,
without
passion.
business.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I agree. So, Toby,
Exactly.
you can move to Portugal if you want to. We will teach you the Portuguese way. It's fine. So don't worry. Let me see. We'll have a next one. Okay, this one is a funny one. So, Vil, would you be kind enough to come to Amarante and cook us camarões, tiger shrimps, in exchange for cabidela? Okay, cabidela, it's like
Man,
a
we can
chicken dish.
I know how to
Who
do cabidela. Wait,
who
I know how
asked
to do
who
cabidela.
asked that?
I
Yeah.
know. Who asked that? Who asked that?
A comanda-chuva.
All right. O comando chuva. We can
no
schedule a
idea.
gig for that.
Amarante.
I'll be down for it.
Yeah,
Amarante is Amarante.
Amarante. Someone.
I'm gonna write down my manager number and then you can call him. I'm joking with you. But
Gordon
of
Ramsay.
course, man. Yeah, of course, man. We don't have clubs, but restaurants are gonna be open like in a few weeks or a month, man. So we can do that, man.
Live performance.
Imagine.
Get me a kitchen like Freddie K did like a 1 week ago, like 4 tables, man. I can do like with 4 dishes at the same time in the boat.
Imagine Vil like doing a cooking master class and like screaming like Gordon Ramsay, like it's fucking raw, it's fucking raw.
No, man. Look. I honestly think he should do live performance instead of doing music
More
live.
salt.
He should be doing live performance cooking, man. Like, yeah, come on, guys, come on. This is the way you do it. Like, more salt. Come on. Should be fun. I'm pretty much sure you would won much more money doing live cooking performances than doing live performances in music. I guarantee you that. For
At
sure.
the moment, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, at the moment, of course. At the moment, for sure, man. You should think about that, man. Good. And now we have Raycom official. I think this is a little bit for all of us. Are you guys planning your releases different during lockdown as compared to normal times? Who wants to start this? Because all of us
I
have
can
labels.
start.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a producer, of course, I produced more because I spend much more time at my place, and
Yeah.
before I used to go to the office to work, and now, as you know, I work at home. So in that part, I produce a lot, but in time of planning release, as it then depends also on us, on our side of artists, like mostly are the labels that manage that. So I think it's still the same because some
Yeah.
labels had stop, and others have pushed forward with this stopping of the clubbing.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same. I have produced more music, but and time of releasing, it's almost the same thing as other years. Although I have just 2 years of 3 years of releasing, so not much to compare.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, from my side, from my side at least, but yeah, well, no, actually, I have a label which is not about myself, so I'm doing the normal stuff as well. Like I still believe, and I said this many times, it is not because we are on a situation where we don't have clubs, that it means that I shouldn't release music or I shouldn't put music out, because still. Music, it's also a product in a way. Sorry to say this, but it is a fact.
It is.
It is a fact. It is a product as any other product, okay? And still, people do enjoy to listen to techno music, even if they're not on the club. Like, it is normal, okay? It is acceptable that you listen to music on your car, on your home, on the toilet, wherever you want to listen to music. So why change that approach? Like, people still want to do that. And I also believe that people now will have more time to listen to the releases and really take attention to what is being released.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed, bro.
How about you guys in
Like-
Hayes?
I have a strong opinion about this whole thing, releasing while the pandemic is going on, because if you are an artist and if you are putting your stuff on hold because of the pandemic, because you can't really take
don't do that.
anything good because you just release music, it shows your intentions. It clearly shows your intentions.
Yeah.
I don't really
Totally.
like. Of course, there is a balance between releasing music and long-term career management and all that stuff. All of us think about that. All of us, I'm pretty sure, all of us think about that, and it's perfectly normal. But like stopping releasing music because you don't have gigs and wait for the time that you can have
makes
gigs,
sense.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't think so.
it's too business
I think
oriented,
the same.
that
Yeah,
mindset,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah,
yeah,
And if
I'm
Like,
you want
super
to
against that
improve,
shit, you
Guys,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
one at a time, because or else
yeah.
it will be fucking
yeah,
mess.
yeah.
But yeah, but yeah,
yeah.
Artur, keep it on.
No, go,
Go
go,
ahead, go
go,
ahead,
go.
go ahead, go
Keep,
ahead.
keep on, keep on. Okay, myself.
Uh,
So
I fucked this up.
okay. I love you. No, you should get like a flag, like the guys with the planes. Bah, bah, bah,
No,
bah.
just like that, just like that.
with the hand.
Can
No,
I? Can I?
Artur, go yourself, please.
No, and I was about to talk about Hayes, and on Hayes we did
Yeah.
everything the same, you
The
know,
same
like
thing. Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
And it's funny
Everything's
because actually Hayes got a bit bigger, like even a lot bigger since this last year, you know, and
exactly.
while the pandemic was going on, you
Mhm.
know, because I don't know, I like people also like to see a label that doesn't stop, you know, like they keep releasing music for everyone. So yeah, I think in that aspect is
Yeah,
very cool as well.
exactly.
Like
But yeah. We keep the plan schedule like exactly the same thing, almost the same
nothing
thing.
changed.
Nothing
Yeah.
changed, man. Nothing
We
changed.
Yeah.
we never stepped back and thought about the schedule in a way that it's like, okay, we have the pandemic going on, maybe we should delay
Yeah,
this, or maybe we should release less or whatever. No, it was not even a factor, to be honest. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
only
Yeah,
because only in one release, the divide release, because we had the CD, and
yeah,
even that one we were like, okay, fuck it, you know. Like, let's
yeah.
No,
We're
do
gonna do it.
everything as
Let's do it
planned, you know,
exactly.
like
no,
And
of
it's running,
whatever.
and it's running lovely. Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
no, but
it's running lovely.
let's be honest here. Like I'm really sorry to ruin the magic a little bit, saying that music is also a product because it is.
It is, man.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is. Yeah.
It is.
Man, it
And
is, man. No, it's dude.
no,
And you
Don't feel
can
sorry.
stop the
Don't feel
thing.
People
sorry.
have to.
You can stop the scene. We must keep the thing
no,
alive.
that's
Just
it.
because, yeah, you
That's
want
it.
to
Exactly.
improve the music and you want to also improve as an artist. You can stop to
Mm-hmm.
producing, just waiting that the gigs come back. The gigs are not everything
Mm-hmm.
about the music, you know.
That's
Exactly,
it.
man.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the
grow
point.
yourself. Grow yourself, man. You should like train. Like it's like training. When everything opens again, man, you're gonna be like everybody's gonna know you, man. I don't think about that. Like, okay, I'm gonna do my stuff because when it things like starting back again, I'm gonna be the fucking most. No, man. But I think it's bad times, but you can turn that bad times into good times, like doing music and show your music to the crowd. I think we
Yeah,
should
it's
do
true.
we should that. And like before the virus, I was considering myself more a DJ than a producer. And nowadays, I consider myself more a producer than a DJ, of course, because I'm not
Of
DJing
course.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Actually, we
I
had
think
this
I think
conversation. Yeah.
yeah. I think in 1 year, like I turned myself like 100% producer. So I like the latest two the mixes I did was like 100% my music. So I never thought about that could happen. So man, yeah, quarantine changed my life in a good
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
and
We actually, one of our last
yeah,
gigs, we actually had this conversation. You told me that I consider myself a DJ above all and whatever. And
yeah,
now, yeah, things change, you know, like
totally,
it's normal. It's
totally,
normal, you know.
you know,
We
totally.
had, we have to adapt a bit to
Yeah,
what we have. We don't have clubs.
exactly,
We have to work a lot
exactly,
on
man,
music.
exactly.
no,
Yeah,
and the most important thing is, and I think people. I was reading here from in this case from Telmo Murenging from Timeless O'clock. You know, you guys know him
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
And I was reading here that
Big up, Tom.
Telmo thinks that the music is getting a bit lost nowadays, according to this pandemic. Telmo, honestly, I don't think that at all because
no,
I'm going to tell you
The
something.
opposite.
It's the
yeah, it's
opposite.
the opposite.
Opposite.
People are taking much more care and time to appreciate the releases, even if it's digital,
Yeah,
and say this is really
Yeah,
fucking good. And I can let you know something. Like
exactly.
I'll show you. I'll show you the exact example to this. I've been doing my own own releases under my label ATD, which
Yeah,
it kind of started on last year before pandemic and all those things. And the most curious thing is, as soon as we keep progressing during the last year, more and more I saw people taking care and taking time to enjoy and come to me and say, hey, I really enjoy what you're doing. I had the time to listen to all the rest of the discography, and it's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
Which at a normal time, and I had other labels, and you guys, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I had other labels before. People just consume the music for what it is. 2 months, 3 months after,
Yeah, everybody forget about it.
yeah, the cool release.
Yeah,
Let's move
I know,
on
yeah.
to that. And
Yeah, I know. For sure.
and that's the thing. Plus, it's already been shown by Bandcamp and I think some other store, not electronic music, that the sales of
Yeah.
music increased by tons, man, by millions,
Millions. Yeah,
millions
exactly.
in cash. So I don't
Yeah.
think that's actually what is happening.
Yeah.
You know. Only thing is, okay, like I was saying, our friend like Philip, like he was saying, for sure, you are not being able to listen to that music on a huge PA. True, but it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you cannot listen to music at home at a
Oh,
decent level and enjoy the same.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
That's the thing.
That's for sure.
And
It's a
and
true.
another, it's a bit of an other topic, but I think even artistically, we are in a moment that I
You can
kind of
express
gives me
yourself.
shivers
Yeah.
even to talk about this. Like we are in a moment that's fantastic. Artistically, like you have
Yeah,
so many new talents, and everyone talks with everyone. Like
Yeah.
so, and everyone talks about music. Even
Yeah, totally.
that thing about digital versus vinyl is getting a bit lost. Like
yeah,
no
fuck
one
that.
really
Yeah,
gives a fuck
yeah,
Totally.
nowadays about.
Totally.
So it's really cool. It's really about the music. People like to consume new music. People like to hear. People are excited to hear new music. Something that I didn't felt before this Corona thing. Like in the I before this, like I released an EP or whatever, and people were like, okay, and even on Ace, it was like, okay, another release, and now people get excited and are more passionate about music, so it's cool.
yeah. I
It's
agree.
cool
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
in
I agree.
Totally,
that
man. Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
So yeah, yay to music.
It's like
Go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go. No. Go. Dio. Go. Sorry. Sorry.
no, I said that like Edge said one thing in the chat that was really true. That the fact that we are one year stopped, the fact that that the music still being produced when it comes time to party again will be tons of new music.
Yeah.
And I felt like in the last 2 years when you go to a party, it was kind of impossible to listen a track and you didn't recognize any track in any sets that you listened at that night. And I think this could be a good point of view. You go arrive to the dance floors and the music will be so fresh as never
Yeah. Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
this new era of digital music and the consumption of the music. So this can be
Yeah.
a really good thing to the scene, I think.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. I totally agree as
Same.
well. Good. So moving on, we have a question from our friend Ben R 96. Hi Ben. So for the guys who don't have gear, you can answer in VSTs or whatever you are using. So Ben is asking, what piece of gear did you have most fun with during this time and why? Question for all of us.
Okay.
You guys
I
go?
can I can start. I have much of fun not with my gear, but I have a friend that also Miguel from Befaco
Yeah.
Hmm.
that he load me his modeler sometimes. Some days I could experiment and it was really fun. Also, he have load me some mini log, but I had some fun, but not as much I had
Of
in the
course.
modeler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Of course.
No,
No.
it's true. And was that mainly. And also I explored a lot of modular digital with
Yeah.
softwood and was that
Yeah. Next.
was
Next one. Yeah, I could be
Hive.
myself. Hive? Yeah, Artur, go.
Yeah,
Hive.
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 That's a
Hive.
You.
Hive sounds really fast.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hive is good. Hive
Hive
is
is really good, yeah.
is wavetable
Yeah, I
and
remember
And
FM.
Gustavo. I
underrated. And
remember I remember
Underrated.
telling you about Hive, and you were like, everybody's using that shit, whatever. And the moment you started using Hive, your tracks were started from here to here. You know, like
Fuck off!
when you start.
No.
No, for sure. You
Still
noticed
over
that.
here.
I,
Still
No.
over
I
here. Keep the
remember.
hype.
I remember
It
talking
helped.
with
It
you
helped. I'm
a
honest.
lot.
It
Fuck
helped.
you. It helped a
Yeah.
lot.
It kind of helped a little bit in Hive because of one thing, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest here. Hive is one of the most well-crafted complex VST. It is super complex behind it, the way it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the interface of Hive makes it very easy, and
Yeah.
Hive allowed me to do one thing, which also helped me with synthesis, doing it outside of the computer, which was the fact
Wavetable.
the fact it's wavetable and FM. That
Yeah.
it's the two of them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Actually made me realize that I was not using my modular capacity of FM and wavetable as I should. So I said, why I'm not doing this shit on my modular? And when I took that approach that UHE has on Hive, which makes it super easy to use. I said, nah, this is easy to do on the module as well. They just put it this in a very simple way. Can help a lot, and of course, Hive as one thing, but that's I think it's all the UHE things. They sound really well. They sound really
Yeah.
proper.
Yeah.
They're not with any shit or trying to sound Moog or trying to sound Korg. No, it's supposed to sound well on a digital medium, and they do that very well. A little bit CPU hog, kind of takes a little bit of your
Yeah.
CPU.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It seems really heavy sometimes.
Yeah, but sounds good, and it's fun to work with Hive because everything,
It's intuitive.
yeah, it's everything is laid down there. You don't need to go on submenus
Yeah.
to do whatever the shit
Exactly.
you need to do.
Yeah.
And that makes the approach super cool. And what I loved about it is that I found stuff that I told Artur how to do. Artur found stuff that I used. Diogo as well. You as well.
Yeah.
So all of
Yeah.
us with our approaches about Hive kind of made us evolve a little bit more and enjoy the tool as because that's a tool as it is. So it is a cool thing. Me honestly, Hive is not the thing that I had the most fun with during this time. I might say Moog DFM and the Buchla easel. But yeah, because the Moog DFM is like the techno shit. It's like putting God mode on a video game. I'm sorry. I like fast results and I'm lazy. So yeah, that it sounds good. It does things very quickly. It sounds techno immediately, which I'm like, yeah, let's go. And that was what I had fun with. And the Buchla, well, but the Buchla is purely because I've dreamed about that shit for years. And yeah. And
You have now one?
dude, I told you like 2 times, and even sent you videos, and you completely
I know
ignored.
it. You don't.
No, you told me that you were like planning the whole thing for having a.
There.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, yeah, I'm gonna repeat myself for like the 10th time. I bought this shit on a Wednesday because I sold my old car, the Loop 3L that I got to an old guy who wanted just the carcass of the car. So I said, no, I have more money. And I'm working, so it's a good time to buy a Buchla. And I found one in stock in Europe because it was like kind of impossible. And I was like, fuck it, it is now. Even my wife told me, dude, just buy it and shut up because I'm already sick of listening to you talking about that thing that I don't even know what it is. So I got it. Got it on the Thursday, and on Friday they called me from the company that you know that I've been working with, telling me that our project is going to be postponed until the end of the year, so now you're jobless. And I said, what the fuck? So yeah, and now I have that thing there with me, which I appreciate because now I have time for it. But yeah, and I'm having fun with that thing. But it's purely purely out of like passion because yeah. And yes, it sounds completely different than Arturia Easel VST. Sorry to say, not as practical, because in a VST you can do much more things because it's a VST, and well, that's it.
Yeah.
Good.
So
let's
myself
see.
now. So the stuff I've been using lately, man, I tried out the Moog DFM. I have now one at the studio, which is fucking great.
From Nokken? Nokken has
Nokken,
one?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nokken is a smart
amazing.
guy, dude. He's a smart guy.
Man, it's amazing, amazing scene. Especially for rhythmic
Yes.
sections.
Yes.
It's a blast. But now when it comes to VSTs, man, I think I'm in love with the Roland Cloud stuff, especially the JV 1080 and the Roland dance tracks. That, like, I'm a old
Old school, yeah.
oriented
Yeah.
guy, and yeah, it's totally my kind of stuff. And
Dance
yeah,
tracks is pretty cool. Yeah.
I love it, man. Especially for the JV for like background sounds and pads and more sci-fi shit. It's amazing. And basically, it's a sampler. You just need to go to the presets and you mess around with the presets, which is amazing. And you can change it easily. And man, it's amazing. You have like tons and tons of good samples there. And the dance tracks is more to the rhythmic parts, which I really enjoy. He has all the grooves. It's just click on the keyboards, and man, it starts to groove, man, all over. It's amazing. I love it.
No, but I've seen that. The Roland Cloud thing, and we have some members of the Discord server that also use it. So it's like you, for my understanding, it's like you just have like a buffet of selections. Like you can pick it up and use everything. That sounds
exactly, man.
That sounds nice.
Sounds amazing. Like the drum machines, like 909-808 sounds like 80% real.
Okay.
It's the most like they have a really good sounded drum machines. Not of course as good as the original, but yeah, but it's Roland making the VSTs, so they need to work well. So yeah,
dude.
Sounds really good. Sounds really good, man. Really.
Oh, Florian.
Especially the hats and all that stuff are really well, yeah.
Oh,
so yeah, but
let me just interrupt you. Florian Meindl just raided us with 70 people. Hey, Florian, thank you for the raid, man. Thanks. Yeah. So thank you, Florian. If you guys haven't checked yet, Florian Meindl is also doing some pretty cool stuff on his studio and streaming to everyone. So cheers, man. Thank you. No, but it sounds cool. Roland Cloud sounds cool. And another thing, there's no one alike 808 in the world. All of them sound differently, dude. Yeah. They're so old and so used that all of them sound differently in a way. And the tech behind it, it's old school, so nothing sounds the same. Like
exactly, that's the same.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the point.
The point. Yeah, good. I hope we answered you, Ben. Let me see. I think I had here a question for the tour for Norbak. Oh yes, we have here. So from Gail Ern from Brazil, Norbak, how did you make the textures of the song Collective Disbelief? Atmospheres are amazing. Inspire me a lot. Do you usually use samples or synths?
No.
Samples.
Not at all. Like I already knew that it was about that track because everyone asked me stuff about that track. I don't know why, because I don't think the track is really nothing special or whatever. But yeah, the textures on that one, basically it's a distorted 909 tom. Like the track is completely done with 909 kits entirely. Every sound you hear from that track, it came from the 909. So
no magic.
Yeah, that's basically it. Reverbs, grain effects, portal, whatever. Throw everything there, distort it, make it work.
Make it work. No, you know something very funny. Like, and please, guys or viewers, don't take this as something offensive that I'm gonna say. It's really amazing that people think that we are doing magic. Like it's like I'm a wizard and I'm saying like, yeah, abracadabra, yeah, and then you say, like what I did is actually I used that kit from Ableton and I tried that plugin called Erosion and it didn't like that and people are like, what? Is that the shit that you did? I said, yes, dude. Like there's no fucking super cool. Selected few VST. No, dude. It just
there is no game changers, man.
Yeah, I was
yeah, exactly.
Like it happened, dude. And that's and the face of people. It's like people are like, really? It's fucking it's priceless. It's priceless. But yeah, magic happens when you try out things. I always say this shit.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try like really fucked up things, especially if your
Yeah.
music is more sound design orientated, you know? Like really try everything you can. Like even the craziest thing you can imagine, try it, you know? Like try everything. Everything.
True, because
Yeah.
you never know the results, and sometimes you
Yeah.
get
Exactly.
surprised with the results. I
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
some really good stuff with mistakes of processing
All the
and
time.
things.
That's how that's the major thing who's gonna let you grow or let you increase your
True,
music. Like, oh, I didn't know about this. My God. So yeah,
and you
man,
start
that's
and you
that
start
that
to
that
know the
made that
things.
made me yeah. Mistakes are the best friends.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But production only.
Actually, actually, to be honest, my all the album that I released in the beginning of the year was basically an album of mistakes. You know, basically it was in its entirety stuff that was not supposed to work, and it did work. So yeah,
Yeah.
as you can see, like try everything, and you can create some really fucked up and unique sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you this here. If you're seeing it on stream, you know this dude, Bob Ross. It's basically this. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents, man. That's basically it. That's basically
Yeah, it's
that's
true.
basic that's basically this, man. It's basically this, man. And I also say the same. As much as you might know what an FX or something will might do to the sound, I don't think it's possible that you know what really happened to that sound if you don't try it and you don't try the settings and see what happens. And I feel people sometimes are afraid of experimenting.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about doing techno music or electronic music is that you're like a scientist. You are just like a mad scientist
Yeah, you
experimenting
exploring,
Exactly.
with
Adding
shit.
spices and putting
and
Yeah.
you
stuff
have a
inside. Yeah.
and
That's
you
it.
have a new
Lapau,
feature.
yeah, Lapau
Mhm.
told something really funny here in the chat. 7 OTTs on the master. That's pretty much it.
Could work.
That's pretty much it. All my
Amazing.
music is pretty much it.
It could
Yeah.
work.
7 OTTs on the master. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
work. That's the thing. That's completely the
But
thing.
7 OTTs on a master, I'm not sure if it could work. But
Dude.
yeah, I don't want to limit anyone
Maybe,
artistically and creatively, but
Look,
7 OTTs on a master, I'm not
maybe on a
sure.
chain or something like that.
I never tried it. I never tried it, but it might be possible to work. I don't know. Maybe if you have all your sounds on the channels at like minus 48 dBs, and you put 7 OTTs, it might work. Or if you're doing noise music
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
or
about to
GABA.
of
say. If
course.
you do
Grain,
noise
yeah,
music, yeah, yeah.
grain delay, dry wet on a maximum, master. It
No,
works, man.
it
I know,
works.
Yeah,
I, I, I
that
know, I
works.
know, I
I
know
did that.
somebody that I know, man. I know. I did it
Yeah, I
too,
did
man.
that. I did that as
That's,
well on a track. I
I
used
love
a
it,
grand
man. Yeah,
delay
yeah,
on a
yeah, yeah.
master. Yeah,
Of
fuck
course,
it.
man, but not the with the dry wet on a maximum. Yeah, I shane it and it works lovely. Like it's a groove changer. Like you know,
Dude,
like our friend Tumudu, it should be here. He's a great delay master, but yeah,
well, to move,
maybe it's great delaying.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe it's grand delay.
yeah, to move is grain delaying. Like
Great delaying.
we still have hope that he will appear sometime over here. We don't know, but maybe he's grain delaying something or granulizing himself.
Great delaying.
I would pay to see his reaction whenever he knows
Games.
that he was supposed to be here. He will be like, oh fuck, I don't know.
And the funny thing was every single one of us. No, you have to be there. Don't forget. No, don't
Man,
forget.
I'm at home, man, but I should too, man.
And in the end,
I
it
should
was
do, man.
it was João. Yeah,
Yeah.
João, awesome.
Yeah.
No, but guys, I think the message here is don't be afraid to try things.
Exactly.
Just try
Yeah.
things. There's no wrongdoing on something, and you have ears. And if it sounds good to you, it sounds good, and go forward with that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Punk rock.
But yeah, punk attitude to this shit. Mad scientist, punk, and fuck I care about this, and let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Okay.
And like
Oh, sorry.
everyone likes to tell something about music production, and I think it comes from a place of wanting to tell something despite where it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes people tell some tips or whatever to the people that might end up limiting creatively somebody, you
Yeah.
know. So like, guys, don't ever allow to that
To
to
limit
happen, you
yourself.
know.
Yeah.
Like, think for yourself, try it out. Like, I will say you something, Vil will say you something, Gustavo will say something else to
Exactly.
you. Like, take the best out of each one and
Experiment.
go do
Experiment.
your
Yeah.
own thing, you know. Like, because I see that's a lot. Like, I give, as you all know, I give some classes, and a lot of my students come with some really weird ideas, you know. Like, they are super limited with some stuff, you know, like creatively or
Same thing.
technically,
Yeah.
that doesn't
Oh my
make
God.
any sense at all, you know. Like, it's such a small detail that, like, if you use that, you gain this,
Yeah,
but if you don't let that limit you, you can gain this, you know.
exactly.
So yeah,
Shy on production. I told
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
You
think it's a shy. They are kind of shy, yeah, to
yeah,
try out
yeah,
not
things. Yeah,
not
that's
not only
one.
that. I agree with you guys, but not only in
Yeah,
that. There's also a very big barrier on all of this, which is, as you guys know, and well, yeah, I'm also doing some classes and some streams and some shit. And the most important thing that I found out, and maybe and we have to be careful with this. It's the way we express ourselves, explaining something to people. And there's one thing that is kind of fucked up. Despite English being the universal language, right?
yeah,
Not everybody has
perceives the same
the,
way
the same
the
way
stuff
I say
you
stuff.
want to say. Yeah,
Especially
Mhm.
YouTube. YouTube is like is a shit. Okay, sorry to be
yeah,
sorry to
for
say
sure.
this. And the thing is, many people, when they're trying to explain something, they explain it as a rule and not as a way of doing things. And what people should do on their heads is like, guys, they are explaining their process, saying what works for them. It might work for you, it might not work for you. The main
Yeah.
lesson is
exactly.
experiment and see if it works for you or not. Don't let
There is
yourself.
different ways to make one thing. It's true.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah,
And the fact is, people, the communication barrier that exists on this makes people, instead of opening up, and this is amazing because you think, oh, YouTube era, now the knowledge is everywhere and people will have much more to experiment and do all those kind of stuff, which is when it is the opposite. Like, so much information out there will limit people to just think that that dude is the right one because he has some kind of success.
exactly.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, success is something that is kind of strange to measure in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially on doing any kind of artistic process, be it photography, painting, whatever that is, it is something about yourself and not about set of. Okay, it has a set of rules, sure. We all agree that it has some rules, but those rules are meant to be bent in a way, and they are meant to be used by yourself, your own way. So the key here is, as Artur said, listen to that, try that approach, see what you gain from that, see what are the conclusions that you get, but don't let yourself be limited to just, oh, this is the way to go, like, this is the way. No,
Yeah.
this is not the Mandalorian, and this is the way.
This is the way.
Yeah. And
That's
the
it.
thing
Yeah,
is, try to create your own way and don't to
yeah,
attach to anything, because there is many ways to get wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's take the best from
totally.
wherever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even by myself on the classes, I always say, like, try to learn from me, but don't take the stuff that I'm teaching you too
Yeah,
seriously. You know, like, don't
yeah,
think this is the golden rule for
yeah. This is
making.
the rule, but not the rule.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
the,
there's
Yeah,
there's that.
the only thing that I will dare to say, which can have rules, okay, a set of rules, because it is about more physics than about creative process, might be corrective mix down mastering. There we can talk about rules because things have to
of
be
course, of course, of course, of
things
course.
have
Yeah,
to be
But
set in a way. Still,
but
still,
you have different ways to do the things.
exactly. Still, the way that I mix down a track, okay, because it's the way that I'm comfortable with it, might
exactly.
not be the same for you.
Exactly.
there
No,
is a
it
rule.
changes things.
There is a rule. Let's call it a rule, or there is a commandment. There is some things. Okay, let's call it things that need to be okay for that product to be released and sound good. But
Indeed.
even that, as Diogo was saying, doesn't have a way to do it. It has various ways to do it. So what you should find is how do I feel myself comfortable and how do I feel myself at ease to do that. And it's what Arturo was saying. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean it is the correct way.
Yeah, but even in mixing, I have some problems with the rules. Like
But as I'm
mastering, I
saying,
think it's very rule based.
more
More
Yeah,
or less.
yeah,
But mix, I think there are some rules on mixing that can really limit you creatively to
of
achieve that type of
course,
sound that you want.
Of course.
of course.
And
But
that I have a problem with that. Like with somebody hearing a conversation that somebody's saying, you shouldn't do this or that because you have to give this space and wherever. Okay, you have to do that, but if you are able to achieve the sound you want,
yeah,
maybe ignoring that rule,
Yeah.
man, go ahead.
of course,
Like,
all the
Of
time,
course, man.
all the time.
yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
I
So
was
what I want to say with this is that mastering, I'm super okay with having a lot of rules and whatever, but mixing, yes, some, but don't. When it reaches a point that somebody tells you don't do this because it will whatever, like, take it with a grain of salt. Of course there are stuff like you are not going to send a pre-master with a compressor on the master super crazy
tight.
or whatever,
Yeah.
like you are not going to
Yeah.
send a pre-master completely limited or something like
Yeah.
that, like yeah.
No, I think what I think should be the rule. Honestly, not okay. Number one rule, like Commander Shuva said, there are no rules. Sure, but that's the thing, which is, uh, uh, um, people should do more music without looking at graphics, without looking at things as they are on the computer screen, and just do it by ear, by let accept and be confident about what you hear and say this sounds good to me. Even if you have an EQ at plus 20 dBs on some frequency, sounds good. Go ahead, dude. It's what it matters in the end. It is not about a drawing competition on EQ and making look funny or making look looking good. It is about what it sounds in the end. And I really believe so, that two things apply to this. The communication barrier uh, um, doesn't help a lot because people's like, I can say something like even between us. Let's be honest. I can say something that you might understand on a way, and Nuno can understand on another way, and it has a completely different effect. So always take a pinch of salt of what people say, and try to interpret on a way that it is a possibility. It is something that I can try. It is not the rule. That's I think that's the main thing. And secondly, it's use the ears. Come on, for fuck's sake. It's the ears. It's not the eyes. Like I'm not gonna.
Exactly.
I can enjoy a very nice VJ set and see some graphics. Say, yeah, man. But in the end, it is about it is about
Yeah,
the,
it's about the
the
music,
music
yeah.
and the
The
graphics.
sound itself.
Yeah, and the graphics can be helpful to just maybe let you get assured of like, okay, this looks okay, the graphics look okay. I don't see anything going crazy that I'm not hearing or whatever here. But it is an aid. It's just an aid for you to have things a little bit more well crafted. It is not like you're not going to send a spectrogram image to the mastering engineer. Say, hey, dude, here it is. Like, no, it is the music itself. So that's it. Oh yeah, just like Florian is saying, yeah, by ear, and then just to double check, look on the meters and take it as a suggestion, not a rule. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
Same with.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
And
man.
it's
Totally.
nice. It's nice to hear that from Florian, because he's a
Exactly.
great mixing engineer and
Yeah.
Big
whatever.
respect,
So,
Florian.
Yeah. Cheers, Florian, for that. Thank you,
Yeah.
man. Thank you for adding up. Cool. Let's move on. So we have our friend Andre Miranda from Porto, great producer as well. Pretty much sure I'll have now a Port
Yeah.
City Port friend to talk about techno more, since Standard left us here and went to Barcelona. I have a question. Talking about gear, what is your favorite delay, guys? I don't.
Well, as a gear none, but as a VST,
Okay, go.
replica, H delay, and I'm using a lot of Untitled, the bundle,
Yeah.
Ultra Tap, and that stuff.
Fuck. That's
Yeah.
hard. All
Yeah,
of
that's really hard.
all of
A
them.
delay?
I remember one that I've been using a lot lately. It's the Sigmund from D16 group. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a fucking hell of a delay. Amazing.
You're gonna love. I don't
Especially
like
for
it.
sound. I love it. I love Sigmund. I love it, man, really. And you have the Tech to Run
Oh,
too from
That yes.
Tech to Run. That's fucking great too.
Tech to Run
I'm
is
not gonna-
great.
I'm not going much. I don't want to talk about much more because I've been using those, but I have a few more. But I'm super happy with both.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Delays, I basically, to that purpose, I like, I'm a big Ableton guy, so most of my stuff, and Gustavo knows this,
Yeah.
most of my stuff is from Ableton. But
Grain
yeah, to that
delay.
effect, yeah, to that effect, maybe the echo thing from Arturia that I can't really remember the name.
The Space Echo emulation.
Yes,
Yes.
Echo.
Yeah, I like that one. You can create some really nice textures with that. Yeah, and you can like do some feedback loops
Yeah.
to create those Regis grooves or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Feedback, dude. He's the
Yeah.
feedback master, actually.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm gonna resume this very easy. Any fucking delay that is easy to use and sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sums it up.
Yeah.
I use a
totally.
lot also from stock plugin from Ableton, the delay, the normal one. With
I
ping
love
pong.
the normal delay.
Yeah. From
For the ping pong modes, really low on the dry wet. It's amazing for small dynamics on the
Yeah.
head.
I'm
love it.
gonna tell you a secret. Just take on well, nowadays it's a little bit different, but take the old delay, simple one. Just put it on 5.3.
Yeah.
20% feedback and 50% mix on heads, and it's techno. Let's go. It's even
Yeah. I
yeah,
know.
and that's no. So
It bounces.
it bounces. So no, honestly, any delay that is good enough, simple enough to use, and that sounds good, and that makes and that makes me happy. I'm all about it. I'm
totally.
more picky about reverb. Reverb, I'm a really reverb snob. That I admit
Totally.
that. Reverb, I'm a snob. With delay, anything that comes up that sounds good. And the crazier it sounds, the more crazy it goes, the better for me in terms of
And by
delays.
the way, which reverbs you guys are using at the moment?
I can start. Always, all the time, and forever. And it's one of my oldest fucking piece of gear. Eventide Space. I cannot live without it. And the other
It's a
ones,
great one, yeah.
and the other ones that I cannot live without them, it's Valhalla.
Yeah.
Any Valhalla.
Anyone use that?
Valhalla Plate, man, and Valhalla Vintage. Man.
All of them, dude. I don't care. All of them.
All
Like
of them sound good. Yeah, all
And-
of them
and
sound good.
Going
yeah.
back again to the D16 group, the Reverb, it's fucking amazing too.
I
I love it.
I enjoy it, but
I love it.
there's something with the graphics of it that I'm like, fuck, I don't want to use this.
But I got the
Sounds
latest
good.
one.
Mhm.
I got the latest one, the updated version,
Mhm.
and it's way more intuitive.
Okay.
Intuitive to
Intuitive,
mess
yeah.
around.
Mm.
Man, it's amazing. Really. I love the with the short delay, short solid reverbs.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. For like, it kind of brings a kind of a metallic thing, metallic texture to the
the
hi-hat.
sound.
It's amazing.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
it. Super good.
Yeah. No, good.
Sharp as well.
No, but reverbs, I'm really bound to some of them. I tried many of them, but I have my set of them, which is Valhalla, Eventide Space, and I do sometimes, not much. I use the it's from Eventide, the big one, the big blue one from Eventide.
Black hole.
No, that I use on the pedal. Ultra reverb, the big.
Reverb.
It is a little bit complex. It is not for everyone, maybe because it's super fucking plenty of settings
Yeah.
there. But dude, when you nail that thing, it sounds like Eventide. Sorry to say, but it sounds like Eventide.
Yeah.
So Andre, I hope we answered you. Good. Another one from Ecumenda Chuva, asking us. I suppose you guys use a lot of samples. Do you guys prefer using one shot or loops? I'm gonna. Okay, someone start. Me?
Okay, I don't fucking care about it. Like, it's not gonna sound the same as the sample. Of course, it's a short loop. Like, mostly my kicks are all made of samples that I'm collecting since my early days of production, and I found out my kicks, of course, with my over processment on it. But hi hats, yeah, I can use the short ones, but of course, super processed. And like you guys know I'm doing a lot of stuff with Cravo lately, and our work he has like a really hip hop approach way of production with his sampling, but man, and Prodigy is all about sampling. Like all the big guys are all about sampling. Bridges is all about sampling. So
the king of
let me
sampling,
tell you, I love VSTs and working MIDI, but I love audio. And lately, the last year, I'm totally in love with audio, which I can manipulate a lot of shit to my music, really. So yeah.
Next
Yeah,
one.
actually, I don't use a lot of samples at all. Maybe like lately, I've been doing some early 2000s style of broken techno and whatever, and maybe I'll sample some congas or whatever to make the groove, you know. But not. And yeah, the Yaman break, I sampled an Ammon break recently as well. But besides that, I'm like kicks. I really like to design my kicks from start, and everything else I really like to design from start. But yeah, I like some congas, you know. I like to sample that stuff as well, and yeah, basically that's it.
Yeah.
Diogo, you still there? Oh yeah.
Yes. Well, I don't use much samples. Also, I prefer to use sound design, of course. But sometimes when you have the main idea in your head and you want straightforward to the construction of the track, uh, I have built my package of samples and loops, the audio source to use. And lately, I give a try to your sample packs that you made on your machines. And was that are you using?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the blacks.
I was like, who?
From you, I really like the sample pack of Black Noir.
Yeah.
That's the machine.
The drum machine. Yeah.
And that processing is really fast.
No, yeah, like I don't use samples per se, like sample packs and sample and things like that.
No, neither do I.
What I do is many times I resample my own shit. So like I need to record my machines, right? If I don't record them, I don't have any music. So what I sometimes do is I some of them I keep them as like a sound of mine that I know that I can mangle very easily, instantly. So I tend to do that. And for me, it's normally 8-bar loops that I record all the time, and it's resampling. There's one thing that I agree on, and it is what it is. Like, if I use any kind of samples, it will be drum samples, single shot drum samples, because I don't own a 909. and I don't have money
But
to buy a
that's
909.
that's not really the question. I
Yeah.
think I think it's
Yeah.
more to sample packs or sampling some
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
or
of
whatever,
course.
because
Everybody
those
does
types of
that.
samples like everyone uses, of course.
Yeah,
Like
it's
We have to
everyone.
use
Of
we have
course.
to use them. Like
Yeah.
Of
or you
course,
have
man.
the machines, or you don't have any chance to
Yeah.
don't use.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but that's really like,
yeah,
tell me
that's the thing.
somebody that didn't use.
Of course, that's the
like,
thing.
it's
Like no,
ridiculous.
and not even that. Let's be honest here, Artur. Okay, he's back. This is a thing. Like, I want instant results, and sometimes, and I do this a lot. For example, I do this on the analog rhythm. I design a part of the kick on the synth part itself, and then the other part I add up some kind of 909, 808, whatever drum machine that I have, and I combine the two of them to do my own kick design.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is for me, it's like the kick is more of a tool than like, oh, the kick, I have to go. No, like it's
Sound design.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
dude, it's a kick. It is a kick as it is as the same as a synth, as a hi hat is the same thing. For me, it is okay. It has to sound good, sure, but it has to come fast. Like I don't want to spend.
Yeah.
5 days trying to design
Yeah.
the perfect drum kick ever on planet. Like,
No.
no, it has just to work. And most of the time, it's a processing of what you do. It's a processing of what you do on the kick that makes the kick work. It's not the sample or the thing. At least in
Yeah,
my
for sure.
in my opinion. In my opinion, okay.
Yeah,
For
My
sure,
opinion.
for sure.
Good. Next one.
Like,
Sorry. Go.
I'm not really like, for example, I'm not really into sampling tracks, for example.
Oh, me neither. Yeah.
But for example, like back in the days, they would sample like a gig from a rock song or whatever and make it like the biggest kick ever on techno, So
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
it's the way you process things, Like,
Regis,
I'm
dude.
not really, I don't really care
Yeah.
how you obtain the original sound. I care if you process it or not. If you are
Yeah,
like a
of
lazy
course.
fucker that you just use like things
Totally.
are how they are, it's not really cool, But if you really put in the time to make things special and your own, you are the boss, basically. So that's it.
Yeah, okay, that's a topic that I don't want. We might touch it, but I don't want to touch it now, which is like sampling and shit. But let me give you just an example. Regis, early work, it's full of Jeff Mills inside.
Yeah.
It's full of Jeff Mills, and it's
But
no
that's,
secret.
That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked
No,
up.
but
besides
genius is that he processed
Mills,
it.
he also sampled a lot of stuff
Punk.
outside techno,
Yeah, punk,
like
a lot of punk
of
music. A lot of punk music is in Regis music. And the thing is, the trick is, how do you process it? How do you make it yours?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't fucking care.
Totally.
I don't fucking care if you are sampling Madonna or you're sampling.
Exactly.
It's what you achieve in
It's
the end.
kind of cool. I really like to know like these stories. For example, like people breaking down Prodigy tracks, and you see like, or Daft Punk tracks.
I love
or
that. I
whatever,
love to see that on
and
YouTube.
I really like to see that.
Me too.
I really love to see that stuff. Like
Me too.
I would like to see more of that in techno. Like more people like picking stuff from different genres and even
Yeah.
pop music or whatever, and throwing it on tracks like.
Madonna on great delays.
Madonna. Yeah, like a virgin became a bass line, like, and in reality it's like a virgin.
Yeah.
No, but that's
Reggie's track, like a virgin, like a virgin, like a virgin.
yeah, no, but the thing is,
Com aqueles drums.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. It is the trick is how do you process it, and I think back in the days, back in the 90s and early 80s. Most of them were limited. They only had a sampler and a Kai sampler. So what will you do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna record that shit and try to mangle it up to be my thing. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all fucking
Totally.
good. But I
It's
must.
just the source of the audio. Whatever you do with
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
Man, totally.
it's the main
Sounds-
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yeah. That's
Fuck
it. And
Actually, the other day I sampled the voice of Nuno VIL.
Yeah, man.
Jungle is basket.
from our his group
Maybe.
on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
and someone like was messing around doing like we were recording our voices, and I said like jungle is massive, man, and Artur sampled it and did
Yeah.
a drum and bass track.
No,
It's
look.
fucking
The other
amazing.
day, I was watching NASCAR with my friend Robin, who's on the
Yeah.
was on the chat. Shout out to Robin, and we're listening to NASCAR, and I said, "Damn, this Doppler effect will be super good." And I sampled that, and then I sampled the commercials on the American TV, which was like the typical American TV ads, like Wendy buy breakfast for $4 and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
drink Bush, crazy shit. And
Yeah.
I put it on the track, and actually all the fucking track it's NASCAR sounds and people talking and shit, and
Yeah.
it's funny because it's the way it is processed, man. It is that's that. But I agree. Taking a fucking track, sample it, and put it on your track, and don't process it and leave it there—that's a fucking shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
those guys, I'm sorry. Fuck off. I'm sorry. That's just
I
being
mean,
lazy. It's just being
it's
lazy.
true
Yeah, that's
because
true.
if you okay, I think a normal person that have a good taste of music can handle goods if take out the sounds and just put there and construct. You know, one thing is that you construct sound over sounds to get something that is yours. You know, not taking sounds from each one and make a beautiful
Yeah.
track.
Dude,
Yeah.
of course, we're not gonna diss anybody. We're not gonna say anything. We're not gonna be mean. We're not gonna be blah blah
Of
blah.
course.
But we all have examples which that is shitty to do, and it is not the way to go.
True.
Music is infinite. Music is fucking
Extremely.
infinite. How short-sighted have you to be
Yeah.
to fucking put like half a track of someone in your track and say, I did
My
this.
God.
Yes, dude, you copied and put it there and thought you'll get a release. No,
You guys remember the thing who happened to Trezor, that guy who
yeah,
released the track
yeah.
with Stanislav Tokachev track pitched down, and he just put a kick on it, and that's
I
fucking
mean,
production,
it's a
man.
cool track.
It's
I mean, it's a cool
No
track. The
barriers,
end of
no
the day
limits.
was a cool track, but for fuck's sake, that's really great.
Dude, yeah, but let's not touch this topic, or else
No, man, no.
we will be shot on site on Berlin, on London, or whatever.
Oh,
We'll
we
be
know
shot.
us.
We'll be shot on site, or
No.
not, or else we're gonna say
Or not.
respect, dude, respect. You at least you told me in my face. So yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, Robin. I'm gonna let you conclude what you're saying, but that's Robin, come on. I know you know it. So let's leave it there. Moving on to better grounds. To better grounds. Robin always being so slick, like like so slick. Oh, is that? Oh no, it's just a question. It's just a question. It's just a question.
him?
Is it? Is it? I don't know.
Is this guy?
Yeah, is it
This
him?
one? Like-
Is it this one? No, but moving on. General question here. What? I'm sorry, I didn't took the name, but I'm gonna ask it. General question: when a project isn't, I think it was Lapau actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, general question: when a project isn't gelling for you, how long is it before you scrap it and move on to a new one?
Man, in my opinion, that happens a lot, but I don't know anyone that it's a producer that doesn't have tons of unfinished projects or something. As you know, as you feel that you don't can twist anymore, you just move on, and maybe someday later when you don't have any idea to or something, you are lack of creativity, you can find some project that you could start on. I have tons of that, but since I am struggling with the music, I'm not here to fight with them. So it's not flowing. I stop and I start a new thing, or just just move on. I think there is no there is no need to finish every project, and not every project will be a proper track to you releasing or something.
Yeah.
So it's based on experimenting, in my opinion.
Usually, can I? So
Go,
usually,
dude.
Usually I look like lately. I'm like let me knock 3 times on the boot. But lately, I'm being kind of lucky because every project that I start, I'm allowed to finish. Like back in the days, I was doing like two tracks a day, or like I don't like 10 tracks a week, but or creating a lot of projects, but I wasn't like finishing them properly, and I was like doing a lot of mistakes and like not bad music. It's not a bad music is a concept, and but not lately. If I like I'll take if a project like it takes me like 2 hours or 3 hours and I'm not able to finish the loop, I'm gonna put it in the trash right away. I'm not gonna lose time, like my precious time on that project. So, but if it comes clear to like to finish it, I just go ahead and because I'm a fast producer. I'm a fast producer, and allowed. If I'm allowed to finish, I'll finish it. If not, man, trash right away. I don't want to see that project again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm laughing because I am kind of bipolar on this shit, and either I stay until I fucking finish that thing and I go nuts on that thing. It is true. I think Artur and Diogo knows this. I just get like fucking maniac, like no, I need to finish this shit. No, and it's true for days. Or basically I just do like you, Nuno. I just say nah, shit, fuck this shit, delete it and move on.
Yeah, but I respect people who like who have projects like from me years and years ago, man. Like I never did that. I have lots of friends who do it, but I'm not picky with that. I've just put him aside and put him on the trash. And
yeah, I do that. Like
I don't give a fuck, really. I don't give a fuck.
That's it.
If it's not flowing, you just move on. It's
exactly, man. I exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, lately I've been lucky enough. Like, for some time now, I have this attitude that I only make music when I'm super inspired, and whenever I'm super inspired, I make like 10 tracks in 2 days or whatever, like. But I only make music when I'm super inspired, so that doesn't really happen to me, like being frustrated and then having to delete it or whatever. Doesn't really happen. But even if that happens, I will not delete the project, because in some years probably I will manage to finish something with that, with new techniques, with new knowledge. For example, yeah, I can tell now, but I will have a track on a cool label that the initial project was done 5 years ago or something, and I took it off my MacBook Air and I use it now. Like 5 years like back when I started making music, and I used it now. So yeah. If you with new techniques and new ways of thinking about music, you can manage.
That's interesting because
Finish stuff.
the only approach that it is an approach. The only approach that I had or that I've started doing is I send it to the trash, but I forgot to say this. If there's a sound there that is kind of interesting, that I think might fit someday in my life, I take it.
or a preset.
I take it off and leave it, but the rest goes to the garbage immediately.
Of course, I do that too, man.
I do that.
I have my sample folder on my computer. Just drag and drop the folder and the one down.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I do. But keeping the project, I'm a little bit OCD on organization, and when I look at the folder, I'm like, fuck, man, no, this is too much garbage. So I just basically see what is inside. So this is good, and delete them because for me, what I feel, it's like. If this shit didn't work at the moment, but this is just me, my way of thinking and feeling the thing. It's like, nah, I'm gonna get maniac on this project again. So basically, I don't want to get frustrated again on this project for sure. So yeah, fuck you, go away and move on to a new one. Whatever works for you, I think. Whatever works for you, it is the way to go.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Good. As you can see, for guys, everyone has a different approach, so anything is valid. Whatever.
And that's the cool thing, like everyone has their own thing, and we all are happy with the stuff that we do, and so yeah.
Dude,
We're
if
still friends.
if we were all the same, this shit will be boring as fuck, dude.
Totally, man.
It was so fucking boring, man. Like
Totally.
I even embrace Euro dance producers, man. Like they're needed for us, man. Just to have fun at least, and they see this is a bad example. Don't do that, and move on, man. No, I'm joking, but like yeah, being different and doing things differently, or not, and especially don't try to be like your heroes, because let me tell you,
Never.
many times when you meet your heroes, you'll get disappointed.
True, man.
Happened to me.
Yeah.
So just be yourself, man. Like fuck this. Life is too short. If you wanna do
Yeah.
if you wanna do gabber,
Just like or inspire yourself only. And
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. If you're into Gabber, I killed your conversation.
no, like even if you're into gabber, or just like Robin is saying, if you like turbo folk, because I don't know if you guys have to Google this turbo folk.
What the fuck is that?
It is a genre. Trust me, it is a genre.
Turbo folk?
Turbo folk, like folk music, turbo folk. Even if you like that, man, just go ahead with it. Have fun, enjoy, man. Be happy about it.
No way.
Turbo folk.
What the fuck, man?
Teletubbies dancing turbo folk.
What the fuck is this?
It's turbo folk. It's turbo folk. It's turbo folk. So basically, that's the thing. By the way, I'm gonna invite Robin to join us. Robin, join us in, man. Like Timuru is not coming anytime soon. Join us in, Robin. Join us in. I just sent you a link. Join us in, Robin. Turbo folk. So that's the thing. Just be confident, and don't let anybody tell you that you're doing shitty music. Okay, just follow what you want to do. Okay. And if you are surrounded by people who say, "Oh, your music is shit," maybe they are the wrong people to be surrounded with at the beginning.
Yeah.
And another thing, even if your friends don't like trance music and you like trance music, it is not because they don't like trance music that you should switch genre or anything. Just do what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel happy. I forgot the word. Sorry. Happy. That's it. Basically, just do that. Just do that. Good. Next question, guys. Keep the questions
What the
coming.
fuck? I mean, wait.
Turbo folk.
Wait.
No, and Tyler just said,
Wait.
"Oh my God, man, that's a good one."
Wait, no,
That's
This
good
is
one.
really true. This
Tyler.
is really true.
Tyler, you're joking for sure.
I don't think so, man. It's a joke, man. Of course.
Well, I know. I know.
Of course, it's a joke.
That's why I asked. Because I know Tyler. I know Tyler likes to search about these things, and he's super.
Yeah. I know.
I know that. Hey, Robin.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
What's up? All good, man?
Turbo folk. Turbo folk.
Turbo folk.
No, turbo folk.
So,
How are
can
you?
you can you guys hear me?
Yeah, all
Yes,
good.
perfect.
Yeah, okay.
All good, man. All good. So you are the culprit for turbo folk.
Let me let me put a better camera angle here.
Noise. Now we have noise. See,
So
Yes, sound design.
Robin is a turbo folk and noise producer. Techno is just to say
did you guys sample the noise that I just made?
no.
Yes, man. Right away.
I made that especially for you guys.
No, but that's I think that's the key. Is like just do whatever you want to do, and don't let nobody judge you. Like fuck those people.
Exactly.
I might diss you and say like trance is shit, but don't take me by heart. Just let me rant and say like trance is shit.
It's just a matter of taste, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't enjoy
Cheers.
it too, man. Cheers, man. Yeah.
But that's
I
the
don't enjoy
thing.
it too, man.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Good.
I know Diogo is a trans guy. He was making trans earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, Diogo.
Man,
Yeah.
all my friends, man, from this. I live in Almada, it's the south side of Lisbon.
Yeah.
Like you guys know it, but most of the people don't know it. And all my friends from my local friends, they only listen trans and kizomba.
Yeah.
Trance and kizomba. The kizomba is a kind of music came from the Palop, from
Africa, from Africa,
from
Portugal.
Africa,
Yeah,
from
Okay.
Portuguese colonies. And so it's a strange mix, but yeah.
There should be some good rhythm in it then, like
Man,
percussion and stuff
yeah,
like
for
that, or
sure.
not?
No, imagine, man. I'm super influenced from African music, not kizomba. It's not my kind of song. But you have man, amazing music as samba and ferrigaita, and I love it, man. Really, because I have a lot of friends from Cabo Verde, and especially from São Tomé. And
São Tomé and Príncipe, yeah.
They are some serious musicians. Let me
No,
tell you, man. Really, it's fucking amazing.
It is good.
Really.
It is good. Look,
Mhm.
And one of the best projects in Portugal, Buraca
Buraca
Som
Som-
Sistema.
Yeah.
a lot of influences from
Man,
kizomba,
total,
funk,
man,
whatever,
they
you
created
know, like
Kuduro Progressivo, like
yeah,
progressive,
kuduro,
progressive
Wege,
Kuduro.
wege.
Wege, wege.
yeah, that track,
Yeah,
Wege
and
Wege.
it's like, and it's like it really crosses that thing that it's not
Yeah,
a joke,
exactly.
it's serious,
It's like-
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
serious and
exactly.
it's very respectable and it's
Man,
cool. It's
yeah, they have a fabric live mix, like the not like kind of a the fabric live mix from Buraca Som Sistema, man. It's a huge thing, man.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's true.
and let's not forget that a lot of the early techno, it's super tribal. It's super tribal techno. It is a lot about African rhythms and stuff like that.
Of course,
sure.
of
Yeah,
course, man.
absolutely.
So
Literally.
so whatever fits you guys, okay? Whatever fits you guys. Even if you like
Exactly.
folk music and you want to be a folk producer, just be it. It's okay. We might make fun of it, but it's not in a mean way, okay? It's just
Yeah,
Just-
In a way, there's no such thing as bad music, you know.
I agree.
Yeah,
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 like you said,
even-
like
I
you
said
said.
bad music is a concept.
Even like, you know, we were talking about trends, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from the Netherlands. I used to live in Breda for a short while, which is in the south of the Netherlands. And Breda is famous for a small local trance DJ. His name is Tiesto. But seriously, I met the guy when he was playing for like 150 people in a local joint there.
yeah.
But if you see like, you know, good trance music is like, it's really well produced.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a lot
man.
of
Totally.
a lot of attention being
Totally.
paid to, like, you know, most of us are in techno, and we always say like, you know, yeah, we like service noise, we like the artifacts because that gives that extra thing in the music. But you know,
Yeah.
trance is like, you know, if we can be control freaks sometimes, then they are definitely control freaks because it's really well produced, you know.
Totally, man.
And I mean, there's a lot of trends that I don't like at all, but there's also some trends that I think is really, really good.
Really good,
You
man.
know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Especially, I love the Goa stuff from the early days. I like it.
No,
It's like it's a 909 and a 303 basically, and pitch
Yeah.
down, man. It is, man. And,
Good. Then I know because
Yeah.
I have a 909 and 303 here. I can try. The
you
same
can
thing.
try it, bro. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Something like that.
So
yeah, it's
we're gonna lose Robin
yeah.
to trance. Bye, Robin. No, but that's the thing. There's nothing that's bad music, and what people should also know is like, find your group, or find your public, your fans. Find the people who like your music. And let it be like, all my friends are not into techno. Like, I think, maybe 3 or 4 are into techno. The rest are like, no, dude. Sorry, I respect what you do, but that's not for me. That's music for junky people and people who like pills. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Pills and techno, I get it. Might work, but no, dude. Like, it is what it is. Come on. So just be happy. Good. Let's move on to another question. Guys, keep the question coming. Now we have Robin here as well, since Tumudo is on jail for sure. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Tumudo, honestly.
He is maybe grain delayed onto this conversation.
Man.
Because he was, you know,
Totally, man.
I think so.
Or grand jailed.
Or grain jailed. Maybe on grain jailed.
jailed.
So that's the thing. Good.
Yeah.
So we have a question from Timeless O'Clock that you also know, Robin. The guys from the O'Clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's asking us this, relating to ears, what you guys think about Sonarworks? Game changer for studio or not?
It's an interesting question because I know that didn't they start collaborating with Native Instruments lately? Or was that Isotope?
Isotope, I think.
Isotope,
Okay,
Isotope, yeah.
okay.
In my opinion, SonarWorks, it's a good tool. I use a lot, but
Yeah.
not always the time on. Just when I want to check how the mix sounds. I think that it can be really useful in order to get the equalization flat as much as you can on your headphones or your speakers. But
Okay.
I usually don't produce with them on, just on the finally to check the mix down on something that I need to adjust. I will turn it on to check the mix. I think it's really, really proper.
Well, I can say, and I admit it, I am a SonarWorks junkie, but I only use it to mix down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The- and this and I think as well, this is like some kind of amulet that I have. Okay, call it whatever you want. I am super OCD'd with speakers and monitors and sound treatment, that I don't fucking trust anything that I have here, even if it's treated, and I know it's treated. I don't fucking trust it. Okay, and I'm a headphones junkie. I only use headphones. So SonarWorks to me, what makes me do, it's much more mental, and say like, whatever you do, it will be neutral. So you can whatever you're gonna do, it will sound good outside of this. But I also know that I don't need the SonarWorks for anything. I can like the other day I finished the track and I said, shit, I didn't use SonarWorks at all, and this sounds really good. So basically for me it's like an amulet, like a, how to say it in English, like I forgot the word,
Because I've
like
never
a cane.
used it, to be honest. Yeah.
But you have, but
I
yeah,
never used it as well. Never
I never
tried
use
No.
it too. I never use.
I have a pair of good monitor speakers here and
Yeah.
my headphones, and that's what I
Yeah.
use.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's same thing,
okay.
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. I agree. Like for me, I see it as a way of making yourself confident and be sure that the mix will actually translate well. But
Okay.
but it helped me. It helped me get confident about what I was doing.
Yeah, okay.
So I appreciate the tool for having that effect on me. But honestly, and I do something like I recommend SonarWorks to people who don't feel confident about their mixes,
Okay, yeah.
because it helped them finish.
Works as placebo.
It is a placebo. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
It is a
totally,
placebo.
yeah.
Which is good because it will make you. Honestly, sorry, Robin. Sorry to cut you. The thing,
no worries.
the thing for me was like, as I'm having that thing there, and I started using SonarWorks really soon. Like I think in their first version even, and I said to myself, like, why this is so stupid? Why do I feel confident using SonarWorks, and why don't I feel confident using my own ears without SonarWorks?
Exactly.
And that made me think, yeah, that's a fucking tool to just make me feel confident. And I just keep it throwing in on the end of the mix down just to say, oh yeah, I'm confident now. Let's go. It works for me.
But yeah, but indeed, if it works and it helps you,
It
to
depends.
make cool stuff, then that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I have with my speakers. That's a certain brand that I swear by because I like the sound character. They're super detailed, and that's what gives me confidence.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I think we all have our own ways to
yeah. To cope with that,
to,
just yeah.
exactly what works for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
actually, nice question, nice topic. What do you guys do that is fucking unusual or like totally like something that helps you keep on progressing that is not conventional at all, or just like an amulet to do something? I'm really curious if you have that or not.
Oh yeah, I stay open to new influences, to new ideas. If people have an idea that I always stay with the mentality that there's always more to learn.
Okay.
Even
Of course.
I've been doing this for a while. There's always more to learn, and I've mainly seen this now with the projects from Store that I've been involved in. There's everyone there, from all the jam sessions, whenever it's remote or in studio, or the thing we did in Berlin, everyone is learning all the time, and
Yeah,
Of course.
that's just a beautiful thing.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Artur, you got anything?
No, basically, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, I don't remind myself about anything at the moment that I really go to when I need a inspiration that's strange or not conventional or whatever. You know, like to be honest, like when I want to feel inspired, I go see some movies or whatever. But that's quite normal. So yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing as Arthur.
I,
No, no
I,
big
I
deal.
thought
Just that,
Yeah.
yeah, totally, yeah.
no. I thought you cooked lobster and shrimps to get
Oh,
inspired.
that's the major thing. No, joking.
That's
no,
the
no, but no.
You are like, fuck,
No
I
big
can
deal.
finish this track.
My
I will
God,
get
man,
a
man,
huge lobster.
this
Yeah,
strip is
you need to
so,
basically
this,
cook a little lobster, yeah.
this strip is so good, man. I better do some fucking good kick, man. No, no.
I
No,
need
but no,
I need
no.
a blue
No major thing.
I need a blue lobster to get this track done, man.
Love again.
Love Agant, yeah, Love Agant, yeah. Actually,
That's funny. So then you think like coriander Hyatt. I don't know.
no, please no coriander. I hate
you
coriander.
you want it. You know.
My God, that's so funny.
no coriander heads. No, but yeah, no. I found the only thing that I do with SonarWorks for me that makes me just keep sane on my head because I don't know. It's something stupid for me. But in the end helps, so fuck it. Who cares? Only I care about that shit. That's the issue. It's only I cared about that shit. It's me who's mentally ill.
And you know that that can be pointless. That
I
you know,
know.
so
Yeah,
Of course.
okay, it's cool because
Yeah.
many people like they know SonarWorks best shit ever, whatever. You know, like so
Yeah.
you know that it can
Yeah.
be a bit pointless. So
No, it is like I said. It is a cane. It is like a cane for just say, yeah, move on, move on, dude. So that's
you can
it.
sleep well. You can sleep well this night.
Basically. It's like those people that are super religious, and then they just sin all the time, you know, and then they go to church and at Sunday and they say, oh, I did this, and that, and now I'm forgiven, so I can go back to do shit again.
I'm free now. Yeah.
I'm free now. But yeah, no, whatever works in the end, basically. So I think I had another question here, and I didn't took note. Today I'm completely lost in a way. Sorry to be lost. It happens. I had a rough.
It's Sunday.
I had a rough Friday because of you, Robin, and my friend Freire, that's Monstrum as well.
What did I do then?
We jammed for 6 hours remotely, and I drank a lot of beer. Then I should not drink at all. But that's my fault. That's my fault.
That's a thing. Yeah.
That's my fault. That was my fault. No, but yeah, we have a question here for Robin. So Andre Miranda is asking Robin. So as someone who is not really familiar with your work, what would you recommend me to listen first?
Oof.
Horses.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a question.
Well, okay.
Amazing.
Man,
My God.
just search for Robin. You'll find a lot of stuff from Robin.
Yeah, don't Google Pornhub because I was young and I needed the money. No, that's not true. Yeah, I've done a lot of different things throughout the years. I've made a lot of dub techno. I've made a lot of regular techno. I've done 5.1 surround concerts on, for example, the Fusion Festival in Germany and a museum in Paris. There's still some footage online from me collaborating with a classical orchestra in Amsterdam. But I think if people want to know, that's what I do. Is just
jams with PDJ as well, you know.
Yeah. Since COVID times, I should just go to my SoundCloud. There are some sets from me there. Yeah, I have mainly played live over the years. So yeah, there's a lot of my music in there, of course. But what's representable for what I'm doing lately is listen to my latest registrations of recordings of of gigs maybe, and my later releases, and they are all on my SoundCloud.
Yeah. So basically, Lapau is go
Including links to some jams with Speedy J as well.
Yeah,
Course.
or just do on Google,
Yeah.
search Robin Kampschoer Turbo Folk. You will find
Yeah.
stuff from Robin.
How can I change my name here? Because I see all you have cool names here, but me it says you.
You know it is normal.
Your name.
Yeah.
Your appears as Robin as well. Don't worry. It appears as you on your screen.
Okay, so you all have the name you now.
Yes, we are all you.
Okay,
We are all you. We are all you for ourselves, but we see the correct
Awesome.
name.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
but
then that's fine. Yeah.
but yeah, I think just search for Robin. You'll find tons of stuff from Robin. Like Robin has been doing this as Robin. For how long have you been doing this actually?
I did my first live set in 1999.
1999.
1999. Yeah.
Whoa.
When were you born, Artur?
Well,
97. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like
Okay, well, yeah.
just Google Robin, man. He has tons of stuff
but
there.
I know that he was born in 97 because his dad took him with him to one of my gigs later on. No, that's not true. No, but first live set was 1999, and then I always played live until like 2015 or 16, and then I started doing like the DJ thing, like what Jochem does as well, laptop based, and then just throw four tracks or loops or whatever, and use a drum machine, and just cutting everything to pieces in real time.
Yeah.
And when I do like DJ sets, that's the way I DJ.
Yeah, it's cool. I never tried that actually. I never tried to do, and I played a lot of time with a computer on DJ for DJ sets, but I never tried to use like a drum machine or anything. I know that Artur.
It's all about little layers, But
exactly.
I guess you guys can do exactly the same with the CDJ now, It's,
With the 3 or 4 CDJs, exactly.
Yeah.
One for layers only, exactly. I do that.
And that's the same what I do as well, and what, for example, Jochem does as well, except that we use different tools to achieve it.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's pretty much the same.
The same, yeah.
Exactly.
No. Whatever fits. If you want to play a DJ set with a cassette, you can do it. Nobody will care.
In the end, it's about the story you tell.
Yeah.
The music you choose and the story you tell.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree as well. It is about. I don't think.
And make people happy, of course.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think there's such thing as or better, putting this the other way. I think the magic of a DJ set is how you read the room and how much fun you have doing it.
Totally.
At least for me.
Totally.
And now that I'm talking about that
Totally.
shit, I miss that shit. Now that I'm talking about that shit.
Me too, man.
But well, whatever. We'll have it in time.
Well, but the fact that you say you miss it is that shows again that, and I don't know if politicians understand this, but that how much all these events that we are usually playing at, how much of an important social aspect that has as well.
Yeah.
Like, the gathering with people, the seeing people again, and not only for us, but especially also for the people who come to visit, events like that.
Yeah. No, I
Totally sure.
yeah. No, I.
Totally.
I'm really curious about it because supposedly I don't know. I think Artur might know this better than me because I never read the news. Supposedly in Portugal we'll have in from May on there can be some events, right, Artur, or
Yeah,
not
outside,
outside. So
Here, it's a bit similar here. Yeah.
so I'm really curious to see because I'm going to be fully honest here. I'm going to be fully honest here. I feel a little bit confused. Okay, government says it's okay to do open space or open air events, but I don't feel very at ease to go to one of those things yet. I don't know.
Oh man, no. I think we need to wait a bit more because even people don't want to do that.
But it's like okay, but it's not. I don't know. What I feel is like I don't feel at ease, and I don't feel it's wise to go yet to those kind of events, nor even participate on those kind of events. And I think
but it's always
I don't know.
Everything depends on the numbers, because it's not 100% certain that we will have by early May outside events already. It
Okay.
really
Of
depends on
course,
the
of
number.
course.
Our government is actually being very smart on about this. Like every time it reaches the point where it's getting crazy again, we come level back. We take a step back again.
Here's very similar. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's a smart move. So whenever outdoor events happen, it will be safe to go to them. So I don't think
Of course.
if it really happens early May, it's because things are
Are
okay.
safe. Okay. Yeah.
So
Fingers
I
crossed.
don't think it's a big problem that it's a bit
I don't
too
think so.
early or not. My concern is more if things will be good in May, because I don't really think they will be as good as people think they will be. But
Yeah.
if they
Yeah.
are, it's good, and everything can start all over again, and probably it will be safe, and we have some measures to like there is a blueprint by the national health system to follow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's okay if everything makes sense and the numbers allow to
No,
events to happen. I think it makes all of the sense to make it happen as soon as possible, to
of
be
course,
honest.
no, I agree. The thing that what maybe I didn't express myself completely. What I think is, I want to believe, and I do believe that the government will take the necessary measures for that to happen and make it safe. But for some reason, and this is what I'm feeling right now, is that I really want to go back because of course, I think we all of us missed that. But I think in the beginning it might be a little bit strange, all the gathering and stuff. Although I've seen pictures of friends that are in Australia right now, and there's no COVID there basically, and they are going to clubs and shit, and I'm like, damn, amazing! It's just like I'm seeing like an ET coming to Earth, like ET came to down to Portugal. I'm like, damn, man, they're doing this shit. Japan is not as well as it seems. They also have parties back, and people just go.
But it also depends on the how strong the national health system is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
a lot of
Also.
the measures
true.
happening in Portugal is more about the capability of our national health system.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, and we
Here-
don't have a
here's the
super
same.
strong national health system. That's why they are being so strict with the measures we have going on, and it's okay, and it makes
It makes
all of the
sense.
sense. So
Yeah.
if we were a bigger country and we had a stronger national health system and whatever, I can assure you that we would be already allowed to grab some pints with our buddies and whatever. So
Yeah. No,
since we are a small country and we don't have a lot of capabilities to deal with a huge pandemic, we have to be a bit more strict.
yeah, for sure.
That's basically it.
Good.
And it takes time. It takes time to accept this
Yeah.
shit. It's hard, but
Yeah, true. Mm.
yeah, it
how it
reaches a
is.
point that we have to be mature enough to see, okay, I miss all this shit, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Oh,
So
for
let's
100%, like for
let's
sure.
let's
First,
wait a bit
yeah.
and
No,
trust
for sure,
trust
man.
a bit more our government when it comes to this shit, you
For
know.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
First health and family and friends, and then the luxuries
Yeah.
or the fun. Good. We have questions to answer to those guys. So
Nice.
Andre, following the question about Robin, now it's one for all of us. As a follow-up question for everyone, what's the favorite track you have made, dude?
Wow.
Dude,
That is really
So
complicated
you,
to
Robin,
answer,
should be a
man.
hell of a search.
The,
dude,
the next one,
the next
The
one,
next-
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I don't, yeah.
the next one.
You know, yeah.
Oh, I no, actually, I can say it. I can say it. And this is not self promotion or any shit. The last track, I did a track for my last EP on my label ATD, which not many people like it.
Giant.
No, not everybody likes that one, and I'm like, cool, whatever. I made a track there called Dragonol or Driganol or fucked up name. No, I don't care about the name. That I really love that shit.
It sounds like a cleaning product.
If it sounds like
Like this purple bottle of cleaning stuff
dude, whatever you want to imagine it that
Okay.
is, for me it's
It is
fine.
that. Okay.
For me it's fine. But I really like that track because I had in my head, like, there's a very old track from Monica Cruz. I'm saying her name badly, I think, but or Cruz, I don't know. Fuck it, Monica Cruz. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, called Waves with a Z. That had a fucking amazing synth there, and me playing over here with some stuff, reverbs, delays, and distortion. I managed to get that synth, and I was kind of that synth, not the same but similar, like submarine synth, and I was like, damn, I love this shit. So I'm really happy about that track, despite not much people enjoying that thing. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I love it, so who cares? Let's go. So yeah, that'll be. But even so, dude, that's a very fucked up question, man.
Fuck up question, yeah.
I
Like,
can't really
yeah,
answer
yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
I think also it's come with the time. So
Yeah, of
probably
course.
1 year ago you have one favorite track that you made some time ago, and probably as
Yeah,
you're going
totally.
growth,
Anything happened to me.
It even depends on the mood, maybe.
Exactly.
But also,
Totally.
like, we are all progressing.
Exactly.
We all have certain stages in our lives that we made music that felt like extra special to us at the time we made it or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's why I said maybe my next one. But there are many tracks that I'm proud of what I did. And they are also like many different kind of tracks. And I
Yeah.
think it's probably the same with all of you as well.
Exactly, totally.
Yeah.
I'm the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one funny
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that happens to me
Yeah.
is like I waited 1 year for my album to be released, and I was like, yeah, my album is I really love it, whatever. And when it got time to release it, closer and closer, I was like, I could have done this or this
Yeah,
differently or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's happened. That's normal, man.
Yeah,
especially with the
and
That's
then
normal.
now it's an EP that I will have in some months that I'm like, ah, fuck, I really love this EP. I think this will be it, whatever. And I'm pretty sure I will, like, some days before announcing it
Yeah.
or whatever, I will be like,
Yeah.
ah, fuck, I should have done this differently or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because
it's
also
always like this.
yeah, because we also with producers we have just like a time frame that we make the music, and the music coming out you have like a bench in the time, and probably you
Yeah.
advance in some works and the things are going flowing.
Yeah.
So I think at the moment, maybe in some phase you have some track that are your favorite, but next month will change, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time, dude. Like what I did
Yeah.
yesterday.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry.
Go.
Yeah.
Like what I did yesterday was shit, and what I did tomorrow might be good. I don't even know. But the important thing is I stand by the things that I do. That has to be
Yeah,
key.
but of course, otherwise you wouldn't release them. I think, right?
That's
But
it.
if
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
I mean, I think you need to stand behind it at first before you decide to release it or to send it off to a label or something, and then it might be that a lot of people like it or maybe not so many people like it, but in the end, yeah, if you stand behind it, that's what counts.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
Pleasant. Yeah.
I think it's part of I think it's part of a creator, not a producer, a creator, to always want to do better the next time. So it's normal. So it's normal that you have your mindset saying that what you did before it's good, it's cool, but it's not as good as what you're trying to do next. I think that's a normal creator mindset in a way. I have friends who are painters, painters, artistic painter, not painters of houses, of course. But
Yeah, you never know, or the road, road signs.
yeah, the road signs, whatever. But
No, but yeah.
they feel the same. It's like they say, like, I like this work that I did, but nowadays I'm like, shit, I could have made it different, so I'm gonna do it different the next time. And I think that's what moves you, and that is the thing that keeps you going forward in a way. At least for me, it's what makes me go forward and wanting to try to do better and better and better, whatever better it is. I don't know what better is, or that's
it's a bit subjective.
subjective as shit. So, but that's it. And Andre, because Andre is replying, we didn't take this as something uncomfortable for us. We're just having fun about the question, because it pops a lot of times, dude. Don't we are not uncomfortable or pissed with you at all,
Oh,
man.
no, not at all.
No, not
It's,
at all, dude. We're just making fun of it. We're just making fun of the thing.
Every question is a fine question,
Yeah. Look, there's no stupid questions.
By the way, Phil, you have returns. Have you brought maybe a carrot for my horses in the back?
What's
Well,
the-
well, sorry,
I like
I didn't
carrots.
get you. I didn't get you. Sorry.
Okay.
a shrimp,
Sorry.
a shrimp. No, or a carrot.
Shrimp, yeah.
If you bought a carrot for the for Robin horses, they're hungry. They're hungry right now. No, but dude,
Chocolate, maybe?
a chocolate.
Yeah.
They might die of it. If they are like dogs, they might die of chocolate. I don't know. I'm not a horse expert at all, so I don't know. Good.
I'm allergic to horses.
You're
Okay.
really?
Yeah,
Wait.
that's true.
How
I'm allergic to horses.
how did you
Because my-
how did you find
because,
out?
like, because I have horse riders in my family.
Okay. So you were
My family is super related with like horses and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
and what?
Horse riding.
Okay. So what happens? You get like itchy and shit, or
It's the same thing. Over. My father is here with me checking the conversation.
Yeah, good. Hi.
Mostra aí.
Hey.
My father, yeah.
Hey. Hi.
So it's kind of the same thing of getting cat allergy.
Cat allergy. Yeah.
Simply like his nose
Running. Yeah, I have that.
running, and usually myself like I get like a really tight on
Tight
my
throat. Yeah, I have
so
that. Yeah.
I start to like I not die, but it's really uncomfortable.
I have the same with cats.
Yeah.
I have the same with cats. Exactly the same. I have the same with cats. Like I won't die of it, but I'll get like I will miss a little bit of hair. I'm like okay, come on, and it's super itchy, like starting to itch all myself. It's just like like,
Uncomfortable.
yeah.
For me, it's funny because I'm not allergic to my cats. I have 4, but I'm allergic to the cat for my girlfriend. Like a lot. I get like this.
Yeah, but
Like,
if you get used to the animals, you're not allergic to them.
Yeah.
But it's strange because when I go to my girlfriend's place, I get all fucked up throughout the whole weekend, So.
Well, you're already used to the cats. I think there's something about that. Like my wife keeps telling me that, like, say, look, we can have a cat because you'll get like 2 months of very bad allergies and then it passes. I said,
Yeah. No, you will. That's the fact.
but
That's the
I'm
fact.
like, I don't want to have two shitty months. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's it. Okay, nowadays we already know that VIL loves and knows how to cook seafood. That VIL's father has a restaurant of seafood. He is allergic to horses. We have to find more stuff about him. The last time we found out how to shave your head, he explained us how to shave your head. If you need tips on shaving your head, VIL is the guy how to shave your head. So yeah. Keeping on. We have now normal questions. Questions about our life or our things we love. So
Let's
Philip,
see.
Philip,
I'm gonna have a look on Twitch as well to see what they're asking.
what you're asking. So Philip from our organizer of our Discord club events. So yeah, we have a booker on our Discord server who's making people playing live sets and DJ sets on Discord. So to entertain and people stopping to be shy about their own things. And Philip is asking us, what games have you been playing lately, or any shows, movies you watch? Good question.
Minecraft.
What? So that's true. You're playing Minecraft because yesterday Tifton was saying, "Dude, Artur is playing Minecraft. I'm seeing here on Discord," and I'm like, "No, it is not true." And I said, "No, but it says here." So
We should do a rave. You know, the guys doing raves and parties in Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe we should
Yeah,
try
after
that.
after many years, I'm back. I'm back.
Amazing. Do you guys remember the bird guy made in Minecraft?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Exactly the same, man.
Yeah. So
Exactly the same.
I haven't been playing games, sadly.
There's,
No, me did I, man. Long time. No, sorry. I play iPhone games. I'm a bike guy, as you can see. This is I'm a really
Nice.
bike guy.
nice.
Yeah,
I used to do that as well. I used
yeah,
to do some.
downhill, the enduro road, BMX. I used to BMX like mine. It's from my since 10 years old until I'm 25. When I broke then I stopped when I broken my collarbone.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty messed up. So I passed myself riding to mountain bikes with suspensions, which is way better. But lately I've been playing a lot of BMX and skate games because I'm a sport guy. So there's a really cool one called BMX Flow. Really, man, no shame about it.
Okay.
No shame about it. I love the game. And
Yeah,
I
of
can
course,
do a lot
no
of
shame.
things.
Like I'm 24
can-
and I
you-
play Minecraft, so yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have total control of the bicycle, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Good.
Easy.
Whatever makes you have fun.
Exactly. I like 3D games and car games and 2D games.
2D
so,
games.
Yeah.
I haven't played anything, and I'm getting really sad because I'm not finding any decent game to play. Well, there is one I have to play back again, but I'm really having trouble to getting back, which is Counter-Strike. But I'm like, I don't know. But
I play first-person shooters again.
Yeah, but what I've been seeing, it's basically how's that called? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier shit, and I've been watching a super strange TV show called.
Is it nice, the Falcon in the Winter Soldier? Is it worth it, or is it?
Look, one cool thing, it's action packed and it's quite well made in terms of action.
CGI.
CGI.
Okay.
Story feels more adult than less fantasy. You know, it's more about day-to-day like things. So I'm giving it a shot. I watched WandaVision. I was like, whatever. It's cool, but it's not as cool as that as well. But this one I'm quite enjoying because it's more about lively things. I don't know. I'm still not sure yet. And I'm seeing something that I fucking love to death. That it got removed from Netflix some months ago, and now it's back there because they came to an agreement, which is Chappelle's shows. It's back on Netflix, and you can watch it again. So I'm rewatching Chappelle's show because I love that shit, man, and it cracks me all the time, even after seeing like 10 times Chappelle's show. I love that dude. Like I don't know.
Amazing. Me too.
Those
it's nice humor for sure.
Yeah, those sketches about Prince, which is basically Eddie Murphy, and they are true. That's the thing. Those sketches about Prince and all those guys, which is Eddie Murphy brother, announcing them and telling them how it went. That shit is true, and I only found about it like some months ago or some year ago before Charlie Murphy passed away. he said, no, those are actually true stories. Like, I live them. I live them with my brother. That shit happened. Like, Prince shit happened. Not the same way as Chappelle put it, but it really happened. It really happened. Like, we played we played basketball with Prince in his normal outfit, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here? So yeah, that was what's keeping me like entertained in a way. Diogo, anything?
Yeah, sometimes I play Warzone and Rocket League, but not so much.
Rocket
And
League.
about and about movies, I have seen some channel on YouTube about criminal psychology. It's
Oh, okay.
JCS Criminology, and it's about seeing crimes in USA and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, crime. It's always about USA crimes and psychopaths and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to say this, but I'm all the criminology TV shows we have or documentaries are about
Yeah,
the US.
yeah.
It's kind of mad. And you, Robin, what have you been watching, seeing? Because I also know that you are a very big TV shows and movie.
Yeah, well,
ad.
not so much anymore. Lately I've been, you know, I had a new Sins, remember?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm really diving into that. But one of the, like, series-wise, one of the ones that I really liked, it's called 000.
Oh yeah, I know about that one. Yeah,
That's a series that I really liked. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a,
000.
yeah.
Let me-
Yeah,
let me-
it's basically the journey of, I think, one metric ton of cocaine from South America to Sicily, and everything
Alright.
everything what happens in between.
You have my
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Which must be a lot, I'm sure.
It looks good. No, I have to see that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice tip.
So one to watch. I might
Yeah,
watch
well,
it today with my father.
The first episode starts in Sicily, in southern Italy, in the middle of nowhere, in a small village, and there's a hole somewhere in the ground, and an old man crawls out of that hole,
All right.
and that's the start of the whole series.
Amazing.
I
Yeah,
I have to watch that as well. 000. I have to watch
Nice.
that. Nice.
It's right down here. Amazing.
Cool. Now we have a question
Yeah.
for Robin, basically, from Black
What's-
Market. Sorry, Robin, you're going to sell something.
I saw. What thing did you get from Ender?
Andre. His name is Andre. Andre.
Okay, I got a digital.
Yeah.
Very simple. Everyone has it, and everyone uses it.
Yeah.
And basically, if you do your best, you can make it pretty much your own. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Digital.
I'm doing now.
Yeah. Digital gang. Yay. No, but
Nice.
there's another question for you, Robin. From Black Market Droid Smith. Robin, how often do you eat ramen?
Oh, you mean an important question?
Yeah.
No, okay. It's been well known now that partly because of Japanese friends of mine, I've developed sort of a passion for
Ramen.
for ramen, and I try to eat it at least once every week. But due
Really?
to COVID,
How
because
lucky.
because I
love
I don't live in Amsterdam. I live like 40 minutes driving from Amsterdam, and the good ramen restaurants are in Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and stuff like that. So since all the restaurants are closed and are takeaway only, if I would go to Amsterdam or to Rotterdam to get ramen, I would need to eat it in my car, which is undoable, or I would need to bring it back home. 40 minutes driving, and then it's cold, and I have to warm it up, and then it's also not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But probably next Sunday, I will be somewhere where they will serve ramen for some live stream thing. And yeah, you know, so probably maybe we're going to go to get ramen there. So hopefully next weekend, and if so,
You'll be happy.
I will post a photo from it on my social media, because it's been months since I had a decent ramen, and
I never
yeah.
had proper
Oh.
ramen. To
No?
be honest. Never.
Then
No.
when
Oh,
Me
man.
too,
Like
me
here
too.
in
let's
Portugal is pretty hard, and in the north of Portugal is even a bit harder, you know. So yeah,
There's a
it's-
good one in
to go to
Porto.
Man,
Portugal.
next time you come to Lisbon, man, I'm gonna take you to the best places to eat ramen. Man.
Yeah,
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 man,
because I never had. I would really like
Man.
to have like with a proper
Okay.
soup, the
There's
proper bone marrow
there's
soup
there's
and
an
whatever.
amazing
I
place.
would.
When you went
Yeah.
to Asian tour, you didn't try?
No, it was in
No,
China.
because it was China, you know. It's
But they do
Okay.
have good ramen in China. They have good
But
ramen in
the
China
the
They have good
OG
noodle soups in China, correct?
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
But I only
Noodle
there-
soup.
It's different than ramen.
Noodle
There I
soup,
will-
totally different.
Yeah.
OG
Yeah.
ramen,
Yeah.
OG ramen, it's from Japan, man.
Yeah.
Hot
But there I
pots.
would only like to,
Hot pot. You had hot pots.
Yeah, hot pot, and
Exactly.
I
That's
Hot pot is
really
nice as
wanted
well.
to only eat the Chinese food.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
the Sichuan cuisine and all that stuff. You know,
Sichuan. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right.
No, but Artur,
Yeah,
come to Porto because we have a good one. It is not the best ramen ever. I can assure you that. But we have one in Porto. Actually, we have two of them. It's the same restaurant but in two different places. It's called
Yeah.
Raw.
Raw, it's good, man.
Raw,
Raw,
it's-
it's good.
So
I had already.
Stufeita
Sudafeita, near Sudafeita. Yeah. So basically,
was near my house.
so when you
Yeah,
when you
it's
come
good.
to Porto, call me and
Yeah.
and we go to Raw
Okay.
because they also have vegan ramen. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give it a try then.
Yeah, they give it a try. Good. So we have another question, and this one is more about producing, which I think it's actually cool. It's a cool one. I never been asked this. From Raycom official, how do you guys make your atmospheres?
Oof. Lots of process. Sometimes I use sound design directly from the VSTs.
Depends.
For example,
Yeah.
I like to use a lot of Softtube, Modular to these things to program, for example, envelopes or LFOs with a low velocity and tons of reverbs.
Yeah.
And sometimes I take some acoustic shots that I take
Yeah.
with my phone and I apply on Audacity, Pulse Stretch, and that gives a really good mood to a drone or
Yeah.
effect. I like
I've been doing some stuff lately that I record my sends, my reverbs and delays, and then I overprocess them with with distortions and saturations and gates, and I'm doing that. I've been doing that a lot of time lately. So like recording my reverbs and delays and like trying to do I don't know like background surface noise. Yeah, I'm not a big. I'm more I'm a more old school sound guy, so I don't take care much about the like a huge improvement on the sound design or even the like texture. Of course, I have a lot of texture on music in my tracks, but yeah, I've been doing that a lot of times, like recording the sends. I really like to do that.
Mm.
Yeah. You know?
Artur.
I use usually nowadays I'm using one thing for Max for Live that's called spectral attractors. That's
Okay, I
pretty
know.
cool.
I know.
That's nice as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I like to drop something there, record it, and then process with some auto filters, like 3 or 4 auto filters in a chain, doing different things and reverbs on top and whatever. Yeah, basically that's even if I'm not doing the spectral attractor thing, I'm using like I record the completely wet reverb and then process on top like with some saturation or whatever, auto filters going crazy. That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, there are many ways to create atmospheres. I mean, I use maybe some hardware, the Lyra here, or the Digito now, or maybe my old Moog or whatever, and I just record it and I process the shit out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many ways to make things like atmospheric. Reverb delays, auto filters, LFOs on everything. There's so many
And
ways
the stretching technique.
As well,
Time
absolutely,
stretching is amazing. Time stretching. Oh,
Yeah.
and I forget something. I'm
Full
using
stretch.
a lot. I'm using a lot the granulator from Monolake.
From Monolake.
It's Monolake.
Yeah.
The
I'm,
granulator too.
I'm using that one as well. Yeah.
It's so good, man. It's so good. Like the randomness who brings who originates. It's amazing. I love it.
You can like record it and has infinite randomness.
Man, exactly.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
sounds different all the time. All the time. I love
yeah.
it. It's lovely.
Yeah, I do the same as you guys. I basically record my sound sources, or I
Yeah.
get really nerdy on Reactor as well when I'm feeling lazy. And the key thing is process that shit to a ton. Massive waves of delay and reverb and all that shit,
Yeah.
and then tame it to be usable. But I also love to do feedback patches and get the feedback out of it to use it.
Yeah,
And
that's also interesting.
and of course
interesting, man.
process it as well. One of the cool things that I haven't done this in a long time, but one of the cool things is that when you turn on the modular, and if you have like a reverb, like or better, let's say that you have your reverb patch to the modular, and when you turn on the modular, there's always some kind of crazy sound that comes up, like some stuff like that. I record
artifacts.
artifacts.
Yeah, record those. Yeah.
I record that shit and then kind of stretch it or repeat it or whatever. And the other thing that I'm using a ton, and this is a game changer, and then I was gonna mention it. I have this new module called Beats from Mutable Instruments. That shit is like it's granular. It's granular as well, and it's like a tape emulator in a way. And whatever that shit you put on there, if you tune it to that side of things, you get the most amazing soundscapes, atmospheres out of it with just very little effort. But what I like doing it is I've been lucky enough, and Erica since offered me a joystick for the modular, so that you can have you main touch on the modular, which is completely different than putting cables and
that's
shit.
cool.
So what I do a lot of times, and I've been doing this on my latest live jams. I've been doing this with Robin, for example, this week basically, which is I control the pitch of that granular synth by hand. Thus imprinting completely different and you main touches as I go as I feel, like this could be now doing in this, and then I record that shit. But atmospheres, any shit serves for atmospheres.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and another thing, I love Contact, and there's some crazy fucked up Contact libraries to do crazy soundscapes.
Contact.
Gravity.
Exile, Gravity. There's a very old one called Outer Limits, or I think Outer something, which is super old but super good. So yeah, whatever comes to my hand to use as atmosphere, it's valid. So
Yeah.
so that's basically it. That's the thing. Guys, we've been up to 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna do the normal questions. So, guys, shoot your last questions, okay? Let's have people rest and shoot your best question. That's basically it. Shoot your best question for whoever you want, for all of us, for Robin, for VIL, for Diogo, for whoever. Where is Temudo? Temudo is on grain delay. He's on grain delay.
I don't know, man.
It's still at the delay, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's on grain delay. So from now on, Temudo will be known as grain delay.
Okay.
It is what it is. No, but yeah, guys, shoot those questions. Guilty, okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. From Lapau.
Let's go.
From Lapau. Guilty pleasure music you enjoy.
There is one.
Venga Boys.
specific.
I like Venga Boys.
You guys? No.
No,
Evelyn Champagne. I love Evelyn Champagne.
I don't. I never. Evelyn Champagne. I know.
You don't know? You
No.
don't know it now? It's disco. It's disco, man. It's amazing.
Evelyn
It's amazing.
Champagne as champagne.
Yeah, Evelyn Champagne. There's a really cool track. I love it called Shame. Write it down and
I have to check it
listen
because I also love, as you know,
super high pitched disco track. I love it.
as you know, I also love disco as well.
Yeah,
So
but that's not a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, that's not a guilty pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Yeah, man. Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
no,
Like,
but
I have a proper guilty pleasure.
Who?
You know?
Justin Bieber.
Madonna.
No,
No.
no. One music that's called Unthinkable from Alicia Keys that has a remix from Drake, the remix version.
Okay.
it's a proper guilty pleasure. I really like proper
Alicia Keys is
R&B,
very good.
Alicia
Yeah,
Keys is good.
proper
I
Yeah.
mean, I
proper
love her.
R&B vibes
I love her
and
too.
all, you know. Really
She's
cool,
really
really
good.
cool. Really.
There's a track she made with Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind, which is
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
also
crazy.
it's
I love it. I love it. I
For
love
sure,
it.
for sure.
you
I
know
love it.
it's yeah
I love it.
it's
Yeah.
great.
No, look,
Yeah, that's-
I was joking about Venga Boys, but there's one thing, and I had this discussion on my Discord server, which is,
They're from here, eh? The
I
Venga
know,
Boys.
yeah,
So,
they're
you know,
Dutch, they're Dutch, and there's
Yeah.
one thing that I love about Venga Boys, which is the fact that okay, maybe I have memories because I grew up with Venga Boys in a way, but the thing is, their music, their kicks on their music, it's so fucking fat. The kicks are like the best kicks I ever heard, and that shit always makes you like at least
the
do this.
producer of the Venga Boys is called Wessel van Diepen.
Mm-hmm.
And he is basically a guy who runs a big radio station here, a big businessman.
Okay.
But back in the day, he also used to produce for bands like, you know, like those created bands like Venga Boys.
Too
Another
Unlimited.
thing here, it was called Lipstick, I think. That was some duo, you know, that had a few
90s.
very commercial hits.
90s.
Yeah, like 90s Eurodance, but
Yeah.
you know, really well produced. You know,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
well produced.
Yeah.
And that's also like I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure of mine, but if you listen like to music from now, from like for example, let's say Katy Perry, you know.
Katy Perry. Yeah.
But if you listen to how it's produced, it
It's
is
so
really
yeah,
well
yeah,
produced.
yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
And I don't
mean,
like the music, but
Yeah.
I do like how it's produced. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Ariana Grande, same thing.
Yeah,
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 Same thing.
yeah,
Exactly the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I agree.
exactly,
Yeah. That's a little secret on my upcoming EP with Pedro, with
yeah,
Cravo.
yeah.
No.
It's like 2 tracks total sampled from Ariana Grande's.
Yeah.
The chord breaks, like the high pitch chords. It's not word samples. Just like the break, the breathing breaks.
Yeah.
We cut it. It will come out in the near future.
I'll be honest with you. If I have a guilty pleasure track, and I do have one because it's super.
Underdog project.
No,
I like that. I like that.
Which
that made me mad. That tracks. I was going to Paradise Garage here in Lisboa, man. There were like kids, man, and we're banging that track, man.
Yeah,
Of course, man.
but
That made me
This
mad.
ain't nothing but a summer jam.
yeah, Summer Jam, yeah, Summer Jam as well. No, but
Summer Jam
It's
is
Underdog project. Underdog project.
it's like a rework from another track called Fiesta.
oh yeah,
Really?
it's right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Fiesta, the guy who made that track is a friend of mine.
No way.
Really?
Yeah. It is.
His name.
Google it.
Google
Google
him.
it now.
Google him. Antonio Abbo, and he's a friend of mine. He's you can see him in my Facebook list. And there's even a video from him where he's like the creator, and he made this track with Robin Albers, a DJ from Rotterdam, and Antonio is also the percussionist from that duo or trio. And there's an old movie from him for this on YouTube where they performed that live in Brazil somewhere. And you see him doing, it's like a little guy with like huge hair going on, and he still has that huge hair. And that Fiesta thing that I think he toured the world like 3 times because of that hit. It's crazy.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, you told me that.
How do you spell it? Antonio
Abo, Abo, ABO.
Antonio, ABBO, double B.
I think the original hit was Fiesta by the Sun Club.
Yeah, that's it.
It's him.
Yeah.
It's him.
That's them. That's
It's him.
That's them. Yeah, the Sun Club. Yeah.
Okay.
It's him. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, and for me, my guilty pleasure, I'm gonna be very short, and I'll tell you why. It's Britney Spears' "Toxic" because it's so fucking well produced, and that shit
It's
bangs.
so cool.
It bangs, and I admire that shit. I admire that shit because that riff it has there, it's super catchy, and you might and it just gets to you, and you're like, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's my guilty pleasure.
When you heard it for the first time, did you shed a tear when you heard it for the first time?
No, I haven't. But I was like, damn, this is really
You got the
catchy.
T-shirt though, or not?
I have
No,
toxic,
it's-
saying toxic. I have it. With Britney Spears here saying toxic.
Yeah. Okay.
No, and you, Diogo? Any guilty pleasure, Diogo?
No,
No.
No.
You're being shy. You're just being shy. You're just being shy.
Não dá para
Honestly,
saturar.
What all of us said? No. Yeah.
on the last 6 years, I mainly listen techno, and I don't listen techno. It's reggae roots, so I
Okay.
don't know. That commercial hits was on the moment, and then forgot.
Just pleasures. Only pleasures.
Only pleasures.
No guilties. No guilty.
Guilty-less pleasures all the time.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. True pleasures.
True pleasures.
Pleasures. Yeah, exactly.
And I had here I think 2 more questions which were kind of actually cool. Okay, let me see. Okay, so from our friend Zach. So besides Robin, who's the next among us to remote jam with me? So Zach is asking which one of you guys, okay, besides Robin, because Robin does this with me many times, is going to live jam with me, remote jam with me. So from your house to my house, we're gonna do a live jam.
I need to ask to Miguel if he has the Akai Innovation Controller, and would be an option.
Okay, Diogo is in.
It's easy to do, you know.
I have
technicals.
tried with Gustavo already one time at
It
can
worked.
do that too.
Yeah.
fun.
The only thing is, Artur, you can do it quite easily, man, because you have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can go ahead there and
Or-
jammy
or not even
directly in
here.
your studio.
That too. Okay, yeah, that'll
My
be better.
internet,
That will
my
be better.
internet will not allow me. My internet can barely take a Google Meet call, so
Okay.
let's not try to.
But you know something
to
funny?
do a proper jam.
You know something funny? The plug-in to what will happen is you might not be able to use video on your end, but I guarantee you, because we are running seven servers.
Audio should be okay.
Yes, that's it. We are running
Yeah.
7 servers of Jamtaba of Ninjam to do this. And I have one in my house, so it's a Portuguese server. And I've been trying to understand how much bandwidth it takes for us to be able to sync. And quite amazingly, it's very, very, very little. It is not, I thought it was huge data packs, and it is not. What you might not be able to do, and of course, I prefer you coming to my house, to my house, honestly.
Yeah, when we do it, I will go there.
Yeah.
I think I'll be down to do it after the Easter. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
In the studio. Yeah, man. I'll be pleased. Yeah.
It is. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
I'll love to try it. I'll love to try it.
There's nothing special about it. There's no secret
No.
sauce. It's just do what you do doing music. Just do it
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a
yeah.
friend live. That's basically it. Have
Yeah, yeah.
fun, as we say, as Robin and I say. Have fun. Listen to the other,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that's
that's the most important
Yeah.
thing. Is just listen to what happens
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
add to that.
and add to that. Yeah. So that's basically
and
it.
like when was it Friday that we jammed?
Well,
You were busy jamming, and then I said hi here on Twitch, and then you said
Yeah.
like, "Hey, okay, would you like to join?" And then 5 minutes later, I was in.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, that happened. I was jamming with
Yeah.
my friend who's on chat, my friend Ferreira das Monstrum, because we do this Friday, whatever will happen, live jams in here in the studio, which of course is 10 times better to jam with someone besides you. And midways, like after an hour, Robin popped up on chat, and I said, well, this might be a cool idea. Hey, Robin, pop in here and let's jam all together. So it's as easy as that. All of you guys know how to sync a kick to another kick, so that's barely easy. And yeah, so Nuno, of course, when you're back on the studio and shit, I'll send you the tutorials that I did on video, which makes it easier, and we try it and let's see. And if you enjoy it,
Let's go.
let's do it.
Let's go.
Uh,
I'll be pleased.
Yeah, and prepare some loops on the computer as well, because I know also love that,
yeah.
and then we can do
Yeah.
anything. Diogo, get
Yeah.
the controller, get the controllers, man.
Yeah.
I will talk to Miguel this week.
Yeah,
and see
because
also if,
Yeah. I'm gonna do this.
it's possible.
I don't have any controller now, but I have like I know Pedro has a. I think Carvo has a push. So man,
oh, even better,
that's-
even
that's-
better, dude.
That's
Even
He has a
better.
machine,
that's-
No,
but
he has
Yeah.
because he played live.
Yeah.
so
I think he has he didn't brought it to the studio, so he might have a home. But no worries, man. I have some friend like who has a loop controller or something like that. No worries, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a loop. Yeah. No
Yeah.
worries.
So Artur, you have to come. Actually, Artur, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, and I only one person knows this, but as of now, but I'll let it out. So I'm gonna do my birthday on the 9th of April, which is a Friday. Okay. And,
Right.
and I was discussing this with my friend Das Monster, with Ferreira. Okay, for me it's Ferreira because I cannot say his nickname. It really messes my mind. So my friend Ferreira, we're talking like, okay, it's a Friday, so we do our usual Friday live jam. And my idea was, why don't we pull like a fucking like 12 hours of full day live jams, and we go around people and we play with them around people with our friends.
I'll do it with you. No worries.
So Artur,
Yeah.
since you are near us,
I can't commit to that date, but I will try.
You
it
can't?
out.
you're busy.
Yeah, I can't commit myself to that date
Oh.
100%, but I will try.
Okay,
will
we'll see as the week progresses. We'll see if you are available or not. But
Yeah.
Robin, you're up to it as well. Right? Of course you are. I don't even have to ask, but yeah.
That's then because I'm not able to officially announce things yet, but you know that on this Sunday I have a long jam ahead of
I know.
me. But the Friday after that, yeah, sure, absolutely.
No, like
Let's go.
I think
Let's go.
I think the idea will be like I'll make my friend Ferreira put a day off work. We start like soon, like noon or 1 o'clock Portugal, and I'll try to gather as much people as I can of friends who are okay into doing this, and like we 1 hour and a half jams.
1 hour. Yeah.
We jam. Thank you. Bye. Next one. Let's go. And me and Ferreira will try to endure 12 hours and whatever that should happen. So
I would suggest to consider to maybe let guests appear 1 hour or maybe 2, because personally,
yeah,
I've been every time when I did a live jam or a remote jam, I've personally found 2 hours not too long, but long enough to tell a bit of a story and to go in a bit of a direction here and there.
Yeah.
But still not too long,
not too long, yeah.
Because after 2 hours it's going to get long. But I found 1 hour a little bit a bit on the short side, personally.
Well,
it also depends how comfortable people are feeling. Eh?
Last time we did 6 hours. So yeah, no, but it was a long one. But I guess the right time.
No, but that's fine. I mean, the last time that I did the marathon with Jochem in this studio, we played
last year.
8.5 hours.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, no.
So
I think in my head, by doing this, I think the best way is like minimal time 1.5 hours, because normally you take about what 25 minutes to get a little bit more used and more open when you start jamming with someone else improvised. So I think about after 25 minutes you are like, okay, fully open, and then you really get like, fuck this, let's go ahead. So I guess 1.5 2 hours will be the right time, like 2 hours. Yeah, I think so. And Noon, and if you want to get Pedro on board as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. Or maybe we can like get together or something. I don't know, man. Let's talk.
Let's talk. I'll arrange this shit.
Lot of options.
So you guys, so this is my idea for my birthday this year.
That's great.
Let's see what happens.
A lot of Erdingers, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No.
April 9, right?
April the 9th. Yeah, which is a Friday.
Right,
Which is a Friday. No, not a lot of beers, because if I take a lot of beers, I'll have to piss a lot, and at the same time I'll be fucking ruined in a way. And our last live jam with Robin ended up being 5.5 hours, and a half an hour talking about something very stupid, which people thought that we Portuguese had shrimp with coffee, like coffee and shrimps was a thing in the morning. It's a
Yeah,
look,
but
it's super
that
stupid.
was the beer that was talking.
That was the beer
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
It's something really stupid. Something really stupid that one day I will tell you why. And it's my fault. So we ended up talking about mac shrimps and shrimps with coffee. VIL will be the perfect guest on the shrimp conversation for sure.
The salt quantity for the water.
For the water. So basically that was that. So Antonio Serafim Dub. We were talking about live jamming, okay? Improvisation. Like we don't prepare anything. We have our
You're talking about
computers.
shrimps now, actually.
No, not shrimps, but the music. What you're gonna do is like we have our gear, our computer, whatever what people want to use. If they want to use Ableton Live and loops, or drum machines or modular gear, whatever they want to use. Okay. The idea is we get there. Freestyle, nothing prepared, improvise, adapt to one each other, and let it flow. And let me tell you, it might look and seem daunting and scary, but you end up.
No, but it's not.
It is not at all, because
because you're just adding to what already happens.
And if you produce, if you produce at home already, you know how to do this very well. Because when you're doing a track, you're adding stuff up to the track to become a track. So that's basically it, with friends and just going crazy. Like that's it. Good, guys. Let's wrap up. I don't see any more question.
Let's see the last one below. Best piece of gear to start live jams. I would say an analog rhythm.
Analog rhythm, yeah, me too.
It's a brilliant piece of hardware, very versatile. It has a 2VGO synthesizer in it now in the last updates. You can basically manipulate it and things in many ways that you want. So there you go.
Yeah, you can.
Some sort of sampler or whatever,
or a good sampler or whatever.
Yeah. Like rhythm is a sampler, a drum machine synthesizer, a synthesizer because you can do synth sounds, and that's it. So you can do a track on the analog rhythm. You can do a full track on the analog rhythm.
Also, what you're gonna do.
True. It also depends on what you're gonna do. Oh, and a nice one too. Okay, I see here a nice suggestion here from Philip. A Novation circuit is a very cool, nice box to start in live jam, because you can also do everything on a circuit. You can do drums, synths.
And that's a standalone box, eh?
Yes, standalone box. Yes,
exactly.
Very small, which is handy and with full of pads as well, so very easy to control as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
So if you don't have a lot of money for an analog rhythm, if even on second hand, I just said the name. The Novation circuit is also a good idea. Thank you, Philip, for telling us that.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. So many thanks. We're just gonna wrap it up, and next week I don't know what will happen. Be around. As usual, Discord server. You have my Patreon, where you can also support what I do and also get insights or help from myself. Follow these guys. Just Google them. It's very easy. Norbak, VIL, standard written with just a few letters. Robin Kampschoer.
And if you want to support us, just call 1-800-RAMEN.
And this way you buy ramen to Robin. But
that would be funny though.
Support these guys. Look what you're doing.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, of course, man, of course. Like Temuro didn't came in, like João. I'm gonna tell you something. You are a very bad friend. Fuck you. So basically, I'm joking with you. He knows I'm joking with him.
Okay.
So basically, support these guys. They're doing a a lot of work. They're putting a lot of work. So they deserve your love. That's the thing. So guys, thank you. Catch you next week.
Guys. Nice to be back. Thank you, Gustavo.
Thank you, man.
As usual, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
It was nice to meet you. Finally.
Oh yeah, You guys met Robin. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, great to meet all of you.
Yeah,
and
normal-
thank you as well.
Normally, Robin is the one doing those surgical questions on stream. Like, how about this thing? And you're like, oh yeah, damn good question. Yeah.
Nice.
So now we have Robin with us. Good guys. See ya. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.